I'm live. Let me make sure I'm live on Twitter. Twitter. Everybody should be watching the Tank and Romero fight tonight. So if you guys want to join in, hit the link. Let me read the comments. Saludos. Hey Jesus, ¿cómo estás esta noche? No, I didn't go to the fight. I was there in New York on Thursday for an appointment, and I came right back. Couldn't do it. Hey, Southern T, how you doing? Oh, it's a nice highlighter shirt I have on. Thank you, sir. Ramos won. Jesus Ramos. He's still undefeated. They let PBC let a boxer avenge his family member. So yeah, not mad at that. If anybody wants to join the live and touch your shit, the link is. Did I pin it? Oh, let me pin the link. Pin the link. Pin the link. I copy clipboard. So what round y'all think Mr. Davis is going to get Romero up out of there? Because I think Romero has a couple of people bamboozled, but I'm not one of them. So I think all the stars have to be aligned for Romero to win this fight, and that ain't happening. So. Okay, in the middle. Sure, sorry. Let me send some people this link, StreamYard link. What's for dinner? I ate a long time ago. It's 11 o'clock at night. You should already have eaten dinner. But I had a salad with chicken breast. Trying to eat a little better. Actually, I eat pretty good, but I try to cut the rice out now altogether. Is everybody tuned into the fight? Now, Jesus, you must not be watching the fight if you ask me who won the Ramos fight. In my cup tonight, I have strawberry lemonade and Bacardi rum. I need it. Let me send this StreamYard thing to see if some of these folks are up. Let's see. Try to get some streaming hours in. God, I don't know how people try to do this all the time. You have to have patience to go live all the time, man. Patience. Something I do not have. I'll be the first to admit. When I'm reincarnated, please give me patience. Because I don't know what that is. see. Just waiting for some people to log on so we can talk about this fight while it's playing. I was trying to go. I wish YouTube would let you play the fight in the corners, but this is definitely pay per view, so they're not having that. I think they just let you stream the audio. That's about it. Look at me live at 11 p.m. Ooh, see how long I can stay live because I'll actually be up all night. So I should be knocking these streaming hours out because I am a night owl. I'm up all night. I could just be, and I noticed that a lot of you are too. Y'all be trying to like clown me for not getting any sleep, but when I be up, I be seeing all y'all motherfuckers up too. You know, every last one of you. I take mental notes of everything. Trust me, y'all be up talking shit about me, not getting no sleep. We are not getting any sleep because y'all be up too. I need to see on Twitter when you stream. It has it. I know people be putting comments in there, but it doesn't pop up unless I go into the screen, and I don't want to do that because then it closes out my stream here. But I need to see what people are saying so I can comment on those. Let's see if I'm missing comments. Hold on. Oh no, you're not watching? Are you not a Tank or Romero fan? Oh, Eddie's Landy Lara and Gary O'Sullivan are about to fight. Eddie's Landy. Um, one like says Tank and 5. Okay. All right. Michael Andrade. How you doing tonight? Aren't you at the fight, Michael? I thought I saw you post a picture or not post a comment or something. If you're at the fight, enjoy. Tank easy mine tonight, mine. Hey twin, how you doing tonight? Who all's watching the fight that's not at the fight? Because I think Michael is at the fight. How many y'all are streaming? This is a safe place. How many y'all are streaming the fight? Don't answer that because I don't want Showtime coming on my channel striking me saying anything about y'all streaming the fight. Let's see. When was the last time Gary O'Sullivan fought? I haven't seen him fight in a minute. So this fight came out of nowhere to me. I don't know. I like saying Eddie Slandy's first name. I don't know what that means, but Eddie Slandy. You know what? How come you never hop on my live? I appreciate you always tuning in, but you never chime in on the chat. Here is the link if you would like to. Hey, I be who I be. How you doing tonight? Hope everyone's having a nice drink, enjoying their holiday weekend. I was supposed to log in today and work, well, by choice, but I'm gonna work tomorrow and Monday, get my little overtime money in. Today I have to catch up on sleep because I went to sleep at like 9 o'clock in the morning. Oof. Let me see. I think this is the second time that I have streamed live during a fight. Um, but I don't know. Maybe I'm interrupting you guys while you're watching the fight. I know, but I would like to. It's like us watching it together if we are streaming and talking about it, right? Oh, I heard that beat. That means somebody's chiming in. Oh, how you doing? Are you at the fight?
No, heck no. I don't go past the Miss. I don't go east of the Mississippi. You know what I mean?
Wow. Oh,
Yeah,
come
yeah.
on. I could have sworn. I could. I thought you posted something saying like it's filling up, like you were there. So I
Well,
thought
yeah, no.
maybe
I
you
was
were
just
at
watching
the.
it on TV, and it's normally not that packed.
Yeah.
For early fights like that, I go to fights, and it's usually the crowd don't show up until the main event. But it was filling
Oh,
in, and you could even tell this last fight it was super packed. So I'm like, they're ready.
yeah. It's getting packed, but there's so many people online. Like it looks like they want this fight to fail or something. They're so quick to say, "Oh, it's still empty in here." Like
Yeah,
no
yeah. They're
fight
showing
ever
it.
gets filled up that quick.
They're showing it right now.
Yeah,
The arena, and it's freaking packed. Let me see if.
don't show it. Don't show it. It's pay per view. Don't show it.
Oh, you're not allowed to see it or what?
No, we can't stream that. So get out of the screen.
Oh, maybe usually they track it via the audio, right?
Yeah, they do. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, so as long as we had it on
Oh,
mute, you
we're matching tonight. Even though you have your man down shirt.
man down.
Let's pull that shirt.
Kansas State. My nephew got a Division I scholarship to Kansas State,
Oh,
and so
congratulations to
yeah,
him.
he's gonna
Nice.
go play football out there. He's leaving next week, so we got a little going away for
Nice.
him today.
Nice. Are you watching the fight by yourself?
Yeah, I got some people coming over later, but they won't show up to the main event.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, where are they? How many fights we have left to the main event?
Yeah, and I only invited two people. I didn't want to cater to too many people, so
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I invited my best
People are
friend
saying,
and my other buddy. I'm like, eh. And then I got to clean up. I'm not about to do all that stuff.
yeah, you know what? I feel you on that.
Should be good. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
Tank beats him like in the eighth round.
So you're saying eight, and then my other guy, Mike, is another guy, my friend Mike here. He says Tank in no less than six. Um,
You know,
I don't know which round. I'm not good at that picking. I'm not good at predictions.
initially I was thinking early, first or second round too, but then after just talking to him, he feels like he wants to punish him, like he wants him to suffer. You know, when you don't want to put someone out of their misery, it's like, nah, I want
Yeah.
you to feel this one. I
But
feel
do
like
you think it wouldn't be more pleasing to him to knock him out like in the first or second?
no, I think it's
I think
important
getting knocked
for.
out is punishment enough.
I think he'll still. I don't want to say carry the fight, but make it entertaining enough. They're on the grand stage tonight. It's packed. You don't want to be
Yeah.
out there. You don't want to be done in 2 rounds. I don't think that looks good. But I
I
feel
think with
like
all the trash that he was talking, he needs to get knocked out in the first and second round. I wouldn't be mad at it, even though pay-per-view fans, we like to get our money's worth, but sometimes knockouts in the first and second round is worth it for when the amount of shit like a box of talks. And Rolly would fall in that category.
looks like they're doing a moment of silence for Gary Russell.
Or mostly, yeah. Rest in peace.
Yeah, no,
So
I did
it's
bet on the first round knockout, but I put more of my money um, after the seventh. Tank to win after the seventh round. It was like plus 180, almost 2-1. So that's where I put my money in. But yeah, I would enjoy it real quick, even though I paid for it already.
we're ready, yeah.
I would
So
definitely.
that's why the undercards matter. Like, give us a good showing up to the main event. So if the main event is to end in 1 or 2 rounds, we won't be so mad.
For us, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
For us, we would love that as boxing fans. But I know everybody's showing up tonight for Tank. Have you
yeah.
ever been to a
See,
Tank fight?
not to a tank fight, no. But
it's
yeah, so yeah, the arena already looks filled up to damn near.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, it
Like I
really
said,
does.
everybody's there.
But for tank fights, I don't. Most of those fans are not boxing fans. They're more like, I want to say, like pop
Well,
culture fans.
that's what I tell people. It's a little bit different. I call it a festival when tank fights. It's a little 3 day event.
Hmm.
That yeah, there's a nightclub scene that all the stars get together scene. Some people are like, well, I don't care about that, and so it doesn't matter to them. But for the most, right, the pop culture people, they eat up that stuff.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah, he's just gonna
So that's
always
why
have
I
the
don't know if
crowd.
I'm like so quick to run to a tank fight because it's not gonna be filled with like real boxing fans. It's gonna be mostly like pop culture fans. They're
I
more
like to do
worried
that.
about
I
who
like to be
he's dating or whatever.
I like to be Hollywood sometimes. You know what I mean? It feels good, especially where I came from. I feel like I deserve it.
Yeah.
Get to
But it's
show
just
other
like
people.
I don't know. I just feel like that crowd is it ain't exciting like as much as it would be with real boxing fans. I feel like real boxing fans would be like all into it, like
Yeah, yeah,
talking
yeah, yeah.
shit. You know, hey Damon, how you doing tonight? You got Rolly for the upset. You got Rolly for the upset. Okay, all right. It's been noted.
Yeah, good
Uh,
promotion. They think Rolly's gonna. Rolly has a
Rolly
chance.
was talking a good one, right? He was talking a good one.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got to give him credit as much as annoying as he was. You got to give him credit when it came to that stuff. I feel like he earned himself another fight. Obviously not with Javante, but he's gonna get another good fight with somebody and get a nice
Yeah,
pay.
no, yeah, he definitely talked himself into this fight. You know, he talked himself into this fight. So I definitely feel like they'll have something else lined up for him for promoting the way that he does. So
Lara
Jesus
might
wants to
be the
know what's
most.
your nephew's name going to Kansas State.
Anthony Frias.
Is he play sports? You said like what is he go
He's going for football. He's a running
for
back.
football? Okay. Running back. Okay, so remember that name, you guys.
Yeah, Duke ball.
Hey Jason, how you doing? Did I say that right, Jason? Jason Brown.
I always thought Laura was the most avoided fighter of all time. So
Yeah,
many,
he
so
doesn't
many
fight as much
guys
as
that
he should.
say they wanted to fight guys never really fought him, and he's been on PBC for a minute, and so
Do
I don't
you
blame him
think?
because he's a tough fight.
Do you think it was after the Canelo fight?
Oh yeah, well definitely they would have fought already if Canelo would have fought any of those guys, right? They're not.
Yeah,
No one wants to risk their payday on Laura. That's why I don't blame them. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And I'm not saying they won't beat him, but it's a tough fight. Canelo got pressured into doing that fight. You know what I mean? He didn't want to either.
yeah. Because I feel he definitely doesn't fight as much as he should be. You know, um, that's why I'm shocked. Like, and that's why this fight, his opponent Gary O'Sullivan, I don't even remember the last time he fought. So this was just like
Didn't he
they
get?
pulled him. They
I
pulled him out
thought
the trenches.
he got killed by Lemieux in the first round.
Yeah, that. But how long ago was that? I don't remember. I can't remember when the last
Yeah, I
time.
think that I feel like that was the last time he fought. I haven't seen him since then, unless he did something
Yeah,
in
but how long
between.
ago was that? You
Ooh,
remember?
man, that had to be at least 3 years.
Yeah. See, like, where did they find him to fight Eddie Islandi?
And remember, they were talking about Sullivan being an option for Canelo at the time if he got past Lemieux and stuff like that, and Lemieux freaking killed him. And then Lemieux was asking for his chance against Canelo, but nothing ever happened.
Well, Lemieux, I think that your best bet was they didn't give you that fight because if Benavidez did that to you, I don't,
Well,
Canelo's
it's
not
just to
gonna
get
have
that
anything
it's
done.
just to get that payday. You know what I
Payday,
mean?
yeah, like payday.
Payday. They
Yeah,
want payday. They want
yeah.
payday. Exactly.
Lara by Creo. Yeah, I mean it should be because I don't see anything else happening with that. So, but we don't even know what Eddie Land is looking like nowadays because he doesn't fight. They nobody wants to fight him. So
Well, man, and I tweeted, "Hey, Gervonta Davis is not too far away from passing Canelo when it comes to paydays." And, I get that hate here and there about it, but man, if you look at the arena, it's sold out, and he's fighting Rolly. Let's not forget.
Yeah,
And then,
so Jesus has a good question. He says, so Tank sold the
yeah,
tickets or Rolly?
I seen that, and
I
that's why
feel,
I chuckled.
yeah, but you know what? Not for nothing. I feel like it's half and half because you know,
Stop.
no, because Tank's gonna get his crowd no matter what. But I feel like Rolly really sold this fight. He's not saying he's not asking who is like the star of the fight. He's asking who sold the tickets. Ah,
That's Tank did
there's
it.
already said. I feel like Rolly did his part. Rolly definitely did his part. Rolly definitely
He
did his part.
definitely he definitely helped. Let's not say that's not true. He definitely helped. A lot more of my casual friends, um, they talked about it. I didn't think it was gonna sell too well because nobody was talking about it. Then the last week, it really blew up.
Mm.
So yeah, he did a good job. So
He did his part. Yeah. So that's how I feel like Rolly sold tickets too. I don't know. Maybe the best way to put it is Rolly helped sell the tickets faster. Is that better?
yeah, let's just say
Okay.
the tickets didn't drop in prices probably because of Rolly. You know what I mean? They stayed
Yeah.
where they should
Yeah.
be. You know,
Because he definitely talked his shit, and people were definitely tuned in after a while. Um.
the Spike Sullivan looks scared, like he already knows he's about to get knocked.
Yeah. But he took the fight.
He's been quiet. He usually talks a good
Yeah.
game too, but he's been
He
dead
talked a
quiet,
lot of shit on Twitter. Yeah. You know what?
right?
That's why this was shocking
This
that
is
he was got this
this is
because I
like
was
real
like, he's
life talking shit in Twitter, and then he gets in real life. He's quiet as
yeah.
hell. Huh?
This is classic Twitter, right? Classic Rocky Twitter.
Let's see what happens here. This looks like Laura's eager.
I don't even know why Sullivan has his mustache twirled up like that because you're fighting. It's just gonna get all his mustache gonna be all over the place. He has a perfect curls on the end of his mustache.
It is, huh? Let's see what else here.
So what's the next fight you're planning to go to?
If that Chocolatito fight in Estrada's here in California, Las Vegas, I'll go. I seen the date.
I hear that's supposed to be the same date as the Canelo fight, or did I see that wrong?
No, I thought I seen it sooner.
Yeah,
Uh,
I saw somebody post both of the posters, like the Chocolatito fight and the Canelo fight, and they said, "What's the chances of these being on the same day?" Something I saw. I know I saw something like that.
yeah, someone said it should be on the same card, and I was like, it probably won't be, but yeah, I would like to check out that one. That'd be a good one. We'll see. I'm going to be in Vegas for the NBA Summer League, so hopefully it happens over
Okay,
there. I
nice.
got work obligations.
Mm. Yeah, listen to Twin Munoz. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share. I never say that. I never say that, but hit the like bucket. Bucket. That's the drinks are kicking in. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Pinche Ponche. ¿Qué onda, mamacita? ¿Cómo
Mamacita.
estás?
Uh,
Uh,
Look
See,
at
like,
Laura.
what do you think about like happens to fighters like Eddie Lara that he can't get the fights that he wants and he has to just keep busy taking little with fights like Sullivan like
The fights are
eh,
50-50 with him. They're 50-50, 60-40, and you get paid to beat somebody easier the same amount of money. So
mm,
you just don't take that fight. It's no different than it's like, hey, you want to work an hour or you want to work 10 hours and get paid the same
or
thing.
yeah.
Like, people are going to
Uh,
say, oh, you're a wimp. You didn't do the 10 hours. Like, no, I got paid the same for the 1 hour. You
but
know?
what do you think about it as their career? Like it takes
Well,
away from their, you know, the legacy
according
that they could have, you
not
know.
to everybody else because they don't talk on it. You hear about how Canelo lost to him, even though he didn't, but they're always saying
Yeah,
he lost him. But they never talk about the fighters who didn't fight him, the fighters
yeah,
that are
but
moving up to one who are at 154 now at 160. Now they're moving to 168. None of those guys even bother fighting that guy, but you don't even hear it. Or even Andrade said Laura would be the last option, right?
mm,
When Canelo said he wouldn't fight somebody, yeah, I would never say that. Andrade said that, you didn't hear a word.
yeah.
Um, so it's like it seems
I
like
feel like
you know,
it takes away from the legacy that they could have because these fights can't happen because nobody wants to fight them. So he ends up fighting pit pat fighters like this, you know.
even Triple G, he didn't want none of that either, So
Yeah.
and he's already, was he 39, 40 already, Laura?
I don't know how old he is. I know Triple G is 40.
You would think some guys would be trying to fight him right now,
Fight him now, yeah, you know.
Heck
So
no.
in his boxing career, he'll be known as one of the most avoided fighters. Then
Yeah, everybody
for
say
the
Triple
yeah.
G is, but for me, Laura is.
Lara's fight going to put us to sleep. I hope not. I mean, he got bills to pay. You know, he got to take the fights that he can get. Like he can't be mad. He's avoided, so it's like still got to make money.
Yeah, if he was the easy matchup, all kinds of people would have whooped on him already.
Hmm.
39
For
looks like he's
sure.
30.
39. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, it looks like O'Sullivan's going to go down maybe in the next
Yeah.
few rounds here. I don't think he
Yeah.
gets past the fifth.
He's actually a really funny guy. So Gary Sullivan is a very funny
Yeah,
guy. If
he
you
is
follow him
on
on
Twitter.
Twitter, yeah, his Twitter is hilarious. So you
I
must
wish he had
follow
that
him.
same energy in the boxing ring.
But yeah, and he was very quiet for this fight. So I didn't even know he was fighting until like literally like yesterday sometime. So he definitely hasn't been talking the shit that he does on Twitter.
Oh,
Mm.
oh yeah.
I mean, he's a really funny guy. He posts all the time, and he has been super quiet about this fight. But then again, he's fighting Eddie Lada, so what shit can he really talk? Like, so I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that.
Well, he should have. He been like, well, I guess I'm going to bring the recliner into the match.
Yeah,
So like that,
he
what I
could have
mean?
said something because he has a good sense of humor. He didn't say
Yeah, yeah.
anything.
Whatever the stereotype is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say that
Jesus
jokingly.
wants
People
to
don't like
know
that
who's
stereotype.
winning. This is the he's they're still in the second round. I feel like Eddie Lada is winning.
Thought I got the first round. We'll see how this. Yeah. Next weekend is the weekend. It's going to be freaking pumped. Like there's the fights
Oh,
are.
the Fulton and uh what is it?
Roman,
Fulton
Roman.
or Romano and Fulton, yes.
Yeah. And then
Roman and
Bosa and
Fulton.
Haney. So
So wait, are the time so Haney's fight and then is early in the morning?
no, it'll be. I think they fight
And
at
so,
1 p.m. over there,
and,
Australia time.
but what time is it? Because I think it's a
I think it's
odd
nine,
time.
9 o'clock or something like that.
I don't know. I gotta check
That's
again because when I saw it, it was a really funky time. I was like, ugh.
No, yeah, it's an evening fight. The
Oh, shit.
I'm up. It's gonna be somewhere between 7 and 9 o'clock, Pacific time. So whatever that is, you're. I know the guys that said they'll be going to the fight in Minnesota. That the Cambosa fight will be on right after that fight is over.
Okay, so for Eastern time right now, it's 11:33. In Australia right now, it's 1:32 p.m. So you think they'll be fighting at 1 p.m. that time? So it'll be
So maybe
around this
about
time. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they'll be fighting around this time. They said 1:30 or 1 o'clock, something like that. So it'll
Yeah,
be around.
so it's 1:30 right 1:30 right now in
Okay,
Australia.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think this would be the time that it would be starting.
So we're gonna they that's why they're gonna be bumping heads with the other fight. I don't like that.
Well, it
They
won't.
can
Not the headliner. Fulton will come out, and then right after that, the Cambosa will start.
okay. Because the Fulton fight would kind of should be wrapping up around this time,
Yep.
and then okay, hopefully that's how they have it mapped out. Because I hate that.
I took a lot of heat today because I said Fulton's a better fighter than Canelo, boxing wise.
Oh,
You
did you
know.
say that in one of those spaces?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And of course
Okay,
they
I
got
think I saw
all
somebody
crazy on me.
tweet something about you saying that like Canelo's B plus and Fulton's A plus. Is that what you said?
Yeah, yeah,
Did they
yeah.
quote you right?
They were freaking heated. And I was like, man, like,
But you know what? Why do people get mad at someone's opinion? Just because you said that doesn't make it fact. That's just your opinion, you know?
yeah, and it's based
And you're
off of
entitled
things.
to that.
It's just based off of things like, yeah, Fulton. I guess you can see one of his fights. He could have went the other way. Yeah, Kubo is nice. But with Canelo, there's like six of his fights that you could have said went the other way. Like he could literally have 6 losses right now. And so it's not that he's not a great fighter, but there's other guys who have a lot of skills who are better right now. 4 years ago it's a different thing, but right now there's some
Well,
fighters
you
who
know,
are.
I'm a Canelo fan, so I
Me too. I'm a
respect your
diehard.
okay, yeah, but you see, but so why do people get upset with your opinion?
No, they accuse
I
me of
saw
being
people. I saw
from
someone post.
Texas, all kinds of other things. Because I
Mm.
said too. I said right now Spence is a better fighter and boxer than him. And then that triggered them too. They're like, "Oh, you must be from Texas." I'm like, "Man, I'm from California."
So wait, you think that
I think Crawford and Spence are
Spence
both better,
are both
are
better than
both better
Canelo?
fighters.
Okay.
In the
Well,
ring, like
but
I think that
that's a bold statement, but that's still your opinion. So you're entitled
for
to.
147 and the talent that's there, um, compared to what Canelo's talent he fought at 168. I just think it's better at 147. And these guys have shown some dominance. Both Crawford and Earl have shown some dominance over these guys. So, it just seems like they've done it harder and they made it look easier.
So, question for you, because there was some talk about like with the deal that was offered to Canelo that he would fight that one of the fights that were offered was Errol Spence. So, do you think at whatever weight they would agree to that, since you believe that Spence is a better fighter, that he would have beat Canelo
That's why I'm smart. Like I said, at 147, right?
at 147?
I
Okay,
got to mention
that's
those
why actually
details.
at what weight they would
Because
agree to.
right, they did this to me too in this space, and I gave a different answer, and I was like, no, well, Canelo wins. And they're like, well, you just said. I said, well, you just changed the scenario for me. You just told
No,
me that.
that's why actually at what weight
Yeah,
they would
you
agree
know,
to because
I think they said, all right, if Spence will go up to 164 and Canelo will go down, and who'd win? And I was like, Spence. He still has that power. I don't think Earl Spence's power will bother Canelo at that weight. Um, and so that's a different story, right? And so they're like, "Well, you just said Spence." I said at 147, guys, it changes. They even the same thing with Fulton. They're like, "What about if he goes to 126?" I said, "Oh, he might be a B fighter at that, at that weight. It changes.
okay, yeah, that's a fair answer.
I don't want to say I'm a Bud hater, but I obviously
You
know that.
know, if you're a butt hater, you're a butt hater. You are
Well,
sitting up
listen,
here on this
yeah,
on this
listen,
panel right now with your
I
man down shirt, and he's not fighting tonight. So yes, you are.
listen. I got my P for P up, and I always keep Crawford in the bottom. I keep him on the list, but I keep him in the bottom at a pure hate. And so I am a hater, but I do acknowledge that he is an A plus fighter. I just think Earl's going to take him. Earl's the Terminator for me. And
Okay,
Bud is not Arnold.
okay, and that's your opinion, and you're entitled to that. I see that Gary Russell's at the fight. I don't even know how he could be at a fight right now. His dad passed away. He's definitely got to be going through it. Maybe that's his escape right now.
Yeah, I was about to say it's just probably his escape. Just a
Yeah,
few hours to get his mind off of it. To see some loved ones.
yeah. But like when you're at a fight like that, you just had a death in the family. Everybody that's gonna come up to you is gonna be sorry for your loss, condolence, and that would just put you right back in the mindset. It's like, uh, I don't think I could be out and about because he's definitely gonna get all the
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
condolences and
yeah.
stuff like
Everybody's
that.
hitting him up. Exactly.
Yeah.
Earl's going to sleep, huh, Brown? Doubt that. I doubt that. Guy's the Terminator, man. I don't know what else to say.
Well, I know that you're a big Spence fan because you are watching a freaking Tank fight tonight with your fucking Aerosmith shirt on. So, I don't think you can be a bigger fan than
That's
that.
what somebody told me too. They're like, man, one of them Europeans. They're like, man, how can it be a Mexican rooting for a black guy? And I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
Like,
that is so stupid. That is so stupid. You can cheer and root on for any fighter of any race and ethnicity. That is so stupid. That is so stupid. So
I tell them
stupid.
I watched some of these guys when they were young growing up, and I really believed in them. And so, just as a person, man, who doesn't want to be right? So I want to say, yeah, I was right about Earl. I told you guys, I was right about him. Um,
Is that the new shirt that he has out?
no, no, I got that one.
No,
I got it inside.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I just got that one the other day. It's nice. It's the nicest out of all his shirts that it was made.
Well, I
His
will hope so
early
because it's pretty expensive.
his earlier shirts that I bought, they kind of faded already after a few washed, and I even got some professional cleans, and it still came off. So I was like, all right. But his latest shirts have been made pretty good.
Well, I will hope so because when I saw people post how much the shirt was, I hope that it's good quality because you can't just be giving your fans that support you,
Yeah, it was $70. He came
yeah,
he,
$70 for a freaking t-shirt. It better be good quality.
he
You
came
can't
up.
be, yeah, you can't be giving your fans crappy
Down
merchandise.
goes
That's a no go.
Sullivan. There we go.
That's a
We
no
called it.
go.
He
Yeah.
said he'll make it past the fifth. So here we're going to the fifth round right here, and he just got
If
knocked down.
Aaron's watching this fight right now, then yes, he's going to sleep. uh, that's the only way he's going to sleep is if he's watching this fight right now. Okay. Thoughts on the main event? Well, we all are in agreement that Tank is going to knock Rolly out, but I don't know which round. I'm just I'm not good at those kind of predictions, but I do think he's gonna. Um,
Well, he said Tank said he wanted his corner. He wanted Rolly's corner to stop it. So that tells me he wants to punish him.
he wants to punish him, then yeah.
That this is when I'm on a petty one, I want him to feel it. And it feels like Tank. He's on a petty one right now where he's like, no, homie, this is
He's
not
been
good.
very more laid back as of recently. I feel because I feel like he's cut down on his drinking or whatever. So now he's more like serious and like in tune to his training and everything.
Yeah,
And
he talked about it. He said that, hey, I got two kids now, man. I'm trying to do.
yeah,
You know what I
no,
mean?
I definitely see a difference in like the his demeanor and everything. But Rolly is such a shit talker and instigator that he is poking and getting a little bit out of Tank. But I feel if it was any other fighter, Tank wouldn't have even talked shit at all. He would have
Yeah,
just been
yeah.
like, you'll see in the ring. But Rolly is such a pest and so good at shit talking that he did get a reaction out of Tank. But mm,
See, my wife just texted me. She said they're gonna watch the fight over there at her sister's house, and she texted
uh,
everybody to go over there. And I'm like, perfect. I don't want them to come here. You
good.
guys there.
uh, well, that's good. Your wife is she's a boxing fan too.
She just watches it because I watch it. You know what I mean?
Well, that's a good wife too.
She's a super
Is she one of
charismatic.
those? Is she one of those wives that ask you like, "What are they doing now?" Why? What round is this? Like, or does she ask like stupid questions?
No,
Or
she's more of the She's more the ooh, 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 oh, oh,
Ooh.
oh, you know, she gets super excited.
Oh, she tries to get in. That's good. That's
Yeah, yeah, she gets
good.
excited. She just, it was up to her. She'd rather be watching the Kardashians. You know what I mean? That's her style.
Uh,
Or the housewife, 90-day
but
housewife
you
stuff.
see, there you can have a happy medium because I'm a huge sports fan, but I'm still a girly girl. Like I still love my little reality shows and stuff like that too. Um, so you could do both.
No, no,
Being
me and my wife are the opposite. Like she likes going out, I don't. We're just, there's
y'all
things she
balance
does
each
that.
other. Y'all balance each other out.
Yeah, yeah, we balance each other out. It's the balance. That a relationship needs. You got to put up with some stupidity at first, though, and then it goes away.
Yeah, tell me about it. I was married for 14 years, so I definitely understand. But my ex-husband, who probably is watching, or his girlfriend might be watching. He wasn't a boxing fan. He was definitely a big football fan, but boxing was not his thing. So like he was always like weirded out, or like I was asking me why do I love boxing and stuff like that. I'm like, motherfucker, you like football. Let me love my boxing. Like he always questioned why I like boxing because he was not into it. So somebody wants to know what do I think about men who wear nail polish like Tank? Nowadays people just do things for the culture. Like, it's not. I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't think that makes him gay or anything like that. It's like now it's like a new fashion trend to do anything. To be honest, Julius,
What's up? What's going on?
Really
how
is.
you doing?
Hey, what's up with you, my man? Hey, I didn't see it for a long time that you had sent me a link.
Oh, okay, no, that's fine. I figured. Are you watching the fight?
Yeah,
All right. Yeah, we are too.
definitely, definitely.
Okay. So, do you have a round that you think Tank's gonna get him up out of here, or what?
Yeah. I actually think it's gonna be about five.
Okay.
Um,
So Mike has 8. You have 5, and
yeah,
I don't know. I think maybe like I don't know. I just know that he's gonna knock him out. I
yeah.
don't
I
know.
think you're gonna get him out there about five.
Twin says lip fillers. I don't think that Tank has like lip filler. I think that was freaking Rolly talking his shit. And then why are you worried about the next man's lips? That looks more crazy on you. You're worried about the next man's lips and how juicy they look. Like if you think he got thick sucking lips, that's on you, Rolly. That's on you. That is on you.
Right.
That to
And
me, I'm like, why is he worried about how
Rolly looking
big
for
and juicy his
something.
lips look? Yeah, like you notice this man's lips change, like yeah,
Yeah. He reaching, but
very. He's
my
reaching so much. To me, I feel like you thinking like you thinking about something else. If you worrying about how juicy how
like
juicy the
like
man's lip look, like really, that
like
says
he
more
want to
about
date.
you than
Yeah,
about
like he want
Tank.
to date Tank, huh?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
But no, you know what I think? This is part of the delusion that had made Rolly, that got him in the position he in, being as delusional as he is. This
No,
is
that's the thing. He
actually
definitely talked himself into this fight. He talked himself
exactly,
into this
that's what I'm
fight. Yeah.
saying. In which talking himself into this fight talked him into almost $1 million payday.
Yeah. He had the gift of gab. He definitely talked himself into this fight. And like Mike said earlier, he feels like the way he talked himself into this fight definitely opened up more doors for him to get more fights. So, when he loses this fight, because he will, he talks such good shit that he can sell any fight that they're gonna line him up with some more fights that.
Right.
He's like a little
Yeah.
Adrian Broner. Broner,
Yeah. He knows how
he,
to sell a fight like
he can
Broner.
sell a
Yeah.
fight. Going
Yeah,
into the fight,
definitely.
you think like, man, this thing's gonna be action packed, and then Broner does Broner. Every single time he fools me. Every single time I fall for it, I'm like, man, oh,
Yep.
this is the one. Oh hell no, he's still doing the same thing he got me.
He said you thought he was gonna let his hands go, and he didn't.
Yeah, but he
But I'm
talked
gonna
that
tell
shit
you,
all the way
man,
to
that's
the.
but you know something, man. If you look at a lot of boxes, like a lot of people don't really look at copy box that much. But if you actually look at copy box, it'll show you how a fighter will be even later on. Like a guy that don't throw a lot of punches, once they become not a top level fighter, they just a fighter that don't throw a lot of punches, you
Mm.
know. And sometimes to win a fight without throwing a lot of punches is gonna look ugly. Do you remember Bernard Hopkins winning fights in his 40s? After he knocked out Trinidad, the rest of his career was just basically coasting,
Mhm.
hitting, grabbing, and just winning fights, off of stuff like that. Like, I'm just being real. So people should have saw that out of Broner when he was 20 something. That, hey man,
But I feel
yeah,
like he was he when he was winning fights, we didn't really notice it like that. It was after the Maidana fight that we were just like, wow, like
right. The-
pull the
You
trigger
know,
because
you know what
he
fight
that
did it for
fight
me?
changed him.
The
It changed
Malignaggi
him.
fight.
Yeah,
Think
that
back
one
to the
too.
Malignaggi fight.
Yeah, yeah.
Because a lot of people thought he was going to smoke Malignaggi, and
And he gave
like
him some
that,
issues.
yeah, yeah.
But I think the pulling of the trigger, like, was more so after the Maidana fight.
Madonna,
After that
yeah,
fight, it changed him. And he was scared to pull that trigger, and because he
yeah,
didn't want to open himself up to getting knocked down again or whatever. So
right.
definitely
And
changed him.
I think he was more embarrassed because he had did all that talking up until the Madonna fight, and then to
Yeah,
get almost knocked through the ropes.
yeah. But it was embarrassment, and then too, like once, because I'm not a fighter, but I feel like if I was knocked down or almost knocked out of the ring, it would stick with me, and I'd be more cautious about the way I fight. So
Right. Yeah.
uh,
And hey,
especially
how
since the
about
shit that he talks.
look, one other thing I wanted to say. Why does Laura girlfriend look like Uga's girlfriend?
Are they both Cuban? Are they both Cuban?
They
You
both are
know,
Cuban, but I mean they
you
look
know,
so similar, man. Like Jesus Christ.
Cu- they both are beautiful.
Oh yeah,
Sometimes.
that's true.
There's some people that like they might be related. I don't know.
Could be, right?
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of my cousins. They posted some pictures this weekend, and I was like, damn, they look like me. So like
Mm,
if you have some, well, I know my relatives that they post their pictures, but they might not even know they're related. A lot of
yeah,
not for nothing. A lot of these Hispanic fathers go out there and make babies that we don't know about. So
right.
you know. Because
Oh,
I
and,
have some
and what
siblings. I have siblings that I know that I have, but they don't know that I exist.
gotcha.
So my mom gave me, like, well, she told me who my father was, but he's already passed away, and
Mm,
so I my mom is like, she's nosy like me, so she's searched Facebook, and she gave me the daughter his daughter one of my father's daughters page. So I looked on there, and I know that she exists, but she doesn't know that I exist. And she actually lives here in
gotcha.
Miami, so I haven't. I'm still trying to debate if I should like hit her up and let her know that, hey, I'm your half
Yeah,
sister. Like,
yeah,
I
do
don't
it.
know. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. I've been really thinking.
Just try it.
I
Pull
don't
the
know.
trigger.
Because he was in her life the whole entire time. I've never even met him, so
Oh,
I wouldn't even know what to
gotcha.
talk to her about. Like, I it's just weird. But
Well, the only reason why I say I would do it, and by the way, Laura is giving Spike a good whooping, but yeah, but
They
what I
put
was
him
gonna
away.
say was,
I don't know why he's
huh?
taking so long to put him away.
Well,
yeah, what does
Laura
that say about
don't,
Lara that he can't put that he's still having issues putting
you
Sullivan
know,
away?
a lot of them Cuban fighters don't like committing, man. Like you talk about pulling the trigger, them guys don't pull the trigger either, but in a different way. They just, they think defensive first.
But he's put him down already, but he just can't get him
Right.
out of there.
Nah,
I
he ain't
guess.
as
But
strong.
does that say more
Yeah,
so
he heard him
about
bad right here.
Sullivan?
It might be over.
Does it say more about Sullivan, or does it say less about Lara?
Well, Laura has never been a great puncher.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, cause we getting older, you know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
once you hit 40 years old, life, you get a different perspective. So I mean, I would do it. I
Oh.
would go slow. I wouldn't just jump in and like, hey sis, or nothing like that. But I would but I would ease my way in.
Because I'm 41 and she's older than me. So
Right.
she's like I, I was surfing through her page. She's almost 50 years old.
Yeah.
So I just feel like it's weird for me to just like
Yeah.
say,
Well,
"Hey, I'm your sister."
and also now here's another thing that, it's like with mine's well, my dad got a son that I know about that's almost 60 years old. But the thing was, now this guy had did a little thing where he he was, he had cheated, with mom, so
Hmm.
that's how that thing, rolled right there. So that's a whole different perspective,
I think
you
that's what
know?
happened with my father because obviously he
Oh,
the sister's older than me, so
so where they stopped it.
he still stayed in their life,
Right, I see it. Spikes
and he
hung on
left and
long as he could.
I bet
he
his
left my
eyesight was
mom while she
crooked.
was pregnant. So
Wow.
Damn, that's dirty. I don't like dudes like that. Sorry, I know that's your dad, but
don't be sorry. I don't know him.
yeah, 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 no, just I
I
just
don't know him. So I don't know
yeah,
him. So
you got to
don't
you
be
can't be
sorry.
loyal for 9 months. You know what I mean? During the most
Yeah, he
insecure
left her while
time.
she was pregnant, and so I don't have no feeling for him. So I don't feel nothing. But he passed away, so it's not. I can't even get to know him or anything.
And there's a difference if they ask them to leave, right? That's a different story. But if they bounce on
Yeah,
the road, then
yeah.
um, they don't get no pass from me.
Yeah, I don't really probe my mother for like more details, but I think I should just to see exactly what happened. Like, why? What was the issue? Like, was he cheating and like with her, and then that's why, or what? Because when I look at my sister's half sister's page, like he was involved in her life the whole entire time, and I think I have a brother too. Um, and the crazy thing is that my father looks like Tito Trinidad. He
Tito
looks just like
Trinidad.
him. Yeah, he looks just like him. Just like him.
Damn, Tito
So
was a good looking dude. You know what I mean? So
yeah, yeah. I mean, hey, look, he did take partake in me. So
Yeah,
I'm just
man.
playing with it like that. I'm not considering it like that. I'm
Okay,
just
so
saying.
the
so
ingredients
so
were good.
so your mother is Dominican.
Hmm. And he's Puerto
Okay.
Rican.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but he definitely looks like he could be Tito Trinidad's father. I mean, not father, but
You
brother or something.
and Nike, I'm gonna tell you, the first time that I seen Tito Trinidad fight was actually the night that he
De La Ho-
won the world title. I never
oh, okay.
heard of Tito Trinidad, never seen him. I actually thought that it was a black guy in the ring. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know he was Puerto Rican. I thought it was just
Yeah, that's why
a
there's a lot of dark skinned Puerto Rican
yeah,
people. So
yeah. I didn't even
eh,
know. And then he
yeah,
went out there throwing bombs. But I mean, I realized he was from Puerto Rico after he won the title, and they started running in the ring. But I was going off his name, but
yeah,
I didn't know, man. But that's the thing. That's a crazy thing, man. So that shows people how much alike we are. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people
Gomez, you
don't
got her or
know I'm
Crawford?
Hispanic until I start
Mm-mm.
speaking. They
Yeah.
assume that I'm black, so they don't know that I'm Hispanic until I
Mm-mm.
start speaking. And then they're like, oh, I don't know, you sound
Yeah.
like
I ain't
you
know
speak
you could
Spanish.
speak Girl, you speak
That's
Spanish real good. Yeah,
that's my
that's
first
how they
language.
say
I
it.
didn't. Yeah, I didn't learn English until I moved here to to New York.
Oh,
So
nuts.
Right.
which I'm grateful for because I'm glad that I do know two languages. So I'm glad that
I
I did
agree.
learn his Spanish first because
I
um it's funny
I
when people are talking Spanish around me and they don't think that I know Spanish and they're talking and then I just sometimes I'll be petty and be like, I'll say, "Hey, have a good day" in Spanish, and they'll be like, "Oh shit, did she hear what I was talking about?" I always do that because I've encountered that in the elevators. People are talking Spanish and they have no idea that I understand every word that they're saying.
hmm Right, right, right. That is cool, man. I just be thinking sometimes about all the conversations that be going on, and I be like, man, I wish I knew what they was talking about.
Yeah. I definitely appreciate me learning my language first before I learn English. Um,
Right.
I learned it like I was probably I don't know how old I was, but I definitely I'm definitely glad that I learned English at an earlier age where I don't have like a problem or like a really hard accent like my mother. Like you could tell that she learned English at a late stage in her life.
Right.
So
Right. Right. So what round did you say you think Tank gonna get him out of there?
well, Mike said 8. I
Eight.
said I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with 7. Because if you go 6 and he
7.
goes 8,
Okay.
I'm gonna go 7.
I said 5. I
Okay,
said
5. All
5.
right. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
go 7. I'm gonna go 7.
but and half of the reason I say that is because I know Rolly gonna run into some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I don't know what type of chin he got. I mean, I hear him saying that Tank ain't got no chin, but one thing Tank will do that Rolly don't do is he know how to duck. I've seen him duck, and and even in the cruise fight, he moved his legs, he moved his feet, he got out of the way. You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
like, I think that, and I heard his coach talking, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. Rolly got a terrible coach, man. That guy can't. That guy terrible, man.
The
That
guy
brother
with the
terrible.
dread with the
Yeah,
dreads, right?
yeah. Cromwell. I don't
The one
remember his first name.
They call him Booker. The
Yeah,
Tank was
Booker
calling him
T.
Booker T.
Theo Huxtable. He looked like Malcolm Jamal Warner
My
older.
God. Why do you
But
say he has why do you call him terrible or
yeah,
horrible?
I mean,
Whatever.
look, man, if you a coach and you ain't teaching fundamentals, then what are you even doing? And that dude
Yeah.
said that he don't teach fundamentals, that he just want a guy to hurt him. Well, the easiest way to hurt somebody in boxing is through fundamentals.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to know how to and look at Rolly throwing combinations. Like, come on, man. Like
And
even Deion,
that goes back to what Tank was saying. Like he was saying at the press conference that if he said real boxers know that Rolly is not an awkward fighter. He's just one of those fighters who came
can't
to
fight.
they
Yeah,
can't fight. He's at the gym late, and and I kind of understood exactly what he was saying.
yeah.
Yeah, Rolly's best friend been on Twitter or whatever, trying to tell everybody how competitive it's going to be, and we don't know
Who's
about
his
it.
best
Mhm.
friend? Teofimo?
Nah,
Right.
there's some dude in the space. I forgot his name already.
Um,
But
because he's good friends with Teofimo, so I know. Okay,
Right.
that's what you're talking about.
no, it's somebody else, and
What's his name?
I'll have to
Is
look up
it?
at my Twitter.
He's a regular boxing Twitter
He just
associate.
started coming into the spaces, so
Okay. I'm curious to see who it was because I thought it
yeah, we'll
was
see if he shows up after
Teofimo.
this. You know what I mean? He was all up
Yeah,
in this week.
they always disappear. They
So,
always disappear.
fight week.
They
They're all
always disappear.
Hmm.
it was tough when Canelo lost, man. I was seeing all them tweets. I wanted to freaking yell at everybody back, but I was like, man, I gotta take my L and just move on. You know what I mean?
I mean, my thing is, as far as losing, the Mayweather era, and it was just mainly because Mayweather was selling the Money May character, that
Mhm.
but you could tell that it was it was getting to the point where it won't true boxing fans. But every fighter, no matter how great they all lose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know
you're
what I'm
them.
saying?
Yeah.
And we got to a point in the mid to early, 2000, 2010, 2011, 2013, where it was more about, can you keep a O? Because my thing, and I tell people all the time, Floyd Mayweather's hardest fight as a pro was to a guy with 17, 18 losses at the time when he was a world champion. So anybody can get beat if you run into the right matchup, you know what I'm saying? Or if you run into a
Hmm.
left hook or a right hand. I remember um Julio Diaz at the time. You remember Julio?
Yep.
Julio was a champ. And he fought a guy named Villanueva, and he got knocked out in like 40 seconds. You know,
That's
Badu Jack.
a loss is
Yeah,
not the is does not
yeah,
define a
like that
boxer's
stuff
career.
can
You
just
know.
happen. Like, remember Badu Jack got knocked out by a guy from my hometown, matter of fact, knocked him out on Showtime in one round, a straight journeyman. And Badu Jack came back and won the world title, beat Anthony Durrell, had the great fight with Stevenson, all them guys. So I just hate that we in an era where we ain't got no true boxing fans, where one loss is like that, like it's the
Yeah,
end of the world, man.
Now
yeah,
you know what? It's not the
they'll
one
count you
loss.
out once you can take a loss.
It's the
Yeah.
abandonment of fans when they abandon the boxer after one loss. It's like it's just it is what it is. Like you say, someone got to lose. I don't. Nobody quits on the team on football after one loss. You know what I mean?
No, exactly. They like, hey, we got to get back. Look, Junior Jones got beat twice. Next thing I know, he knocked out Barrera. And here goes something a lot of people ain't never talked about that happened in that particular fight when he beat Barrera. His manager was so convinced that his career was over, he felt like he was going to do Junior Jones a solid and not even take any money out of his purse for that particular fight because he was thinking he was going to get hurt. Then Junior Jones win, and then he went and tried to sue Junior Jones for his 10%. True story. So I'm just telling y'all, man, that that loss thing, a guy can come back off of a loss and have his biggest triumph. I mean, how
Yeah,
many times we see Manny Pacquiao lose, come back and win a big fight? You know what I'm saying?
that's why I feel like those are not like you said, those are not real boxing fans. Like real boxing
No.
fans know that fighters can take a loss and then come back and do great things. Like a loss is not the end of your career. So
Right.
you know.
Right.
You know what? It's the ones that bother me. Right? Everybody picks Canelo to lose every fight, but then they're like, after this fight he lost, and like you get everybody. I told you.
It's
Stop.
like, come on,
You done
come
told me.
on.
You done told me he was gonna win the last five fights. I cut it out. Like,
hey, 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 look, man. I had Canelo winning all those fights by knockout, except the Bivol fight. I felt like that was a bad matchup, fighting those big guys, and he didn't look great the first time he went up to 75. Because Canelo a smaller dude, man.
yeah, yeah.
People forget he only like 5'7". But his knockout of Caleb Plant, man. Boy, boy, boy. I wanted to put on I wanted to put on a
Sombrero.
sombrero and everything,
Great,
man. That was
great,
beautiful,
brother.
boy.
Great.
Had Caleb running across the
Oh
ring
my
and
god.
skipping.
Just
Man, that's great,
disclaimer.
man.
He did
Disclaimer.
a
Julius is not the biggest Caleb Plant fan.
no.
He cannot stand Caleb Plant. So yes,
He did
he's definitely
America.
gonna put his
He did
sombrero.
America a solid one. That one Canelo did.
Yeah,
I
he
want to
did me
do
a
one in
solid
November.
one on that one, man.
Did
I
it.
I, I can't lie. And it was beautiful too because he just, he had Caleb begging in the ring, and
Talking
just,
all this
yeah,
nonsense.
yeah.
I'm
Oh,
good, right?
oh,
Yeah, right.
Canelo, I'm doing great tonight, ain't I? Oh, 17-0 looks good, right? Okay. Oh, Sayul, I
Uh,
love you.
Man, trust me. I hate his fakeness. Uh, And everybody says, "Oh, he's real." I'm like, hell no, that fool's like. Listen, we all gone through some struggles growing up, and none of us are
I
talking
would.
about 24/7 and shit. We're not talking about our childhood trauma, because I don't want we're just not doing that. And but it's weird that he thinks it's okay to do that. It's
Man, let
man,
me tell you something, man. The dude, checkmate. What's up, brother? What's good with you, man? Hey, he talk all those trailer park war stories, but bro, the I mean,
Dude, can
hey
I
man,
stand? Kill the Lord.
I'm just saying,
I would pay anything um for you to put a sombrero on.
I put one on when if him and David Benavidez fight, you better believe I'm rolling that way, man. I think Benavidez like wearing the red one, right? So I'm gonna have to find a red one. It's going down that night.
I don't know what that man did to you because you're such a nice guy. You don't really dislike people, so I don't know what he
Nah,
did to like get
Caleb,
on the
Caleb,
Julius hate train. But boy,
Caleb, Caleb, man, he just get under my skin, bro. 'Cause
no,
he's
but
so
you know what? I
phony.
understand exactly how you feel because that's the way that Shakur gets on the mind. I don't know what it is about him, but it just
I knew
he
you were
just
gonna
it
say that.
just so I understand how you feel. I don't know if other people understand, but I understand exactly how you feel.
Right. It's just certain people. You know what I'm
Certain
saying?
people, yes, certain people
Yeah.
you just don't like in boxing, and you don't have to.
Yeah.
It's not obligated for you to like.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Caleb is my guy.
Yeah.
But hey, but here's the thing. Like Caleb do that to a lot of people. So so I'm
It
not
says something.
alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
um. So who do you think is gonna fight next? Because I see him like dipping in and out of Twitter, like throwing subliminal like tweets about I don't know what his thing is.
I got a name that I think it's a yes, he about to catch a body. I'm gonna say Emmanuel Aleem. Um, some guy, Caleb Plant taking a tune up, man.
A tuna fight.
He, yeah, I mean,
But
and
should he
and
take a
listen,
tuna fight because he just came off a Canelo? Maybe he should
well,
though.
well,
I
here's
would
the
think that
thing,
before he takes a Benavides fight, that he should take a tune-up. To be honest,
but here's the thing though, and I'm not, and I want you, if you have to pull up box rec, pull it up. His whole career has been tune ups, except Canelo. Like I'm serious. Like this guy, he fought guys like Vicente Rodriguez, Caleb Truex, like what's the
I
Subway
remember
guy?
the fight. I
Mike
definitely do
Lee.
remember the
Yeah,
fight.
like his whole career has been tune-ups. Like, nah, man. You got look, at the very least, you gotta fight Anthony Durrell. You can't just come back on another Subway guy. You
Hmm.
can't fight Jersey Mike guy next. You gotta fight somebody. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look
Yeah,
at it. Yeah, he
I wonder
can't just come in.
where the Darrell fight is, where it's at in the mix because that fight was supposed to happen and then something fell through.
And to me, he dissed Durrell and said that he
Yeah,
can't fight and
exactly.
that
So I don't.
but then he went out there and laid the egg. So I'm gonna tell you the honest to God truth. I think that Canelo payday, and this is all jokes aside, that Canelo payday took all the fight out of Caleb Plant.
It made
Like
him mad comfortable. Yeah, he's mad
he
comfortable
he's
now.
so comfortable, you know what I'm saying, that
Yeah,
he'll take another fight for a million or a couple million to keep that going. But I mean, let's be honest. What
he's
is
not
he
gonna take
really
any
gonna do
competitive fights
against?
that we've.
Yeah, what is he really gonna do against Benavidez? Like, who really thinks he's gonna win?
No, I don't.
I mean, like, yeah, like I don't even think he's gonna be able to
And there's
even
like
be
real beef
competitive.
there, so that fight should definitely happen because that would be such an awesome fight, like the build up
Yep.
and everything, because it's like real beef there. Like they were
Yes.
all at the gym talking shit to
Yeah.
each other. It's
Oh,
definitely real beef there. So that fight should be made, and
Well, one
It's
other
not.
thing, Nika, I'm not on Instagram, but tonight, Earl Spence has sent out an Instagram post with Mike Tyson saying, sign the contract now, buddy. So it kind of making people feel like Earl Spence done signed that contract. Remember, um, and I like the outfit that Tank wearing tonight too. Um, but I was saying maybe Earl Spencer signed that contract for the Bud Crawford fight.
All right, we'll see.
Steven Espinoza said it was 2/3
It's two
done.
two thirds done. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
66%. So normally that means somebody has signed.
Okay.
And then Earl
I
Spence
hope
had
so.
Mike. Yeah, he had the Mike Tyson, an old video of Mike Tyson saying, sign that contract now, buddy. So,
So why is some sports media wants to know why don't you think it will be competitive? Caleb doesn't fight like Lemieux and David doesn't fight like Canelo. Styles make fights. I want to see it. No, we all want to
well,
see it.
oh, we all want to see it, but
But I
what?
don't think that he he's gonna
Yeah,
like.
I mean,
I don't see. There's not something in Caleb that I see that's explosive that he will be making any noise against Benavidez. That's just my opinion.
facts. Also, in order to fight Benavides, you're gonna have to put some hurt. You're gonna have to sit down on your punches some. Like you're not gonna be able to just run all night.
Yeah, I
And
don't see a
again,
killer in Caleb to like make any
yeah,
noise against
I've
Benavidez.
never
No.
seen Caleb be a killer. Even I tell you the fight that really showed me that Caleb isn't gonna be. He might be competitive for about 2 or 3 rounds, but not long. Was the Truex fight? He got winded in that fight, and Truex actually started walking him down. And Caleb Truex is a glorified, he a journeyman fighter, basically. So I mean, and then also he coming off a beat down. And no matter, and I think the reason that he been getting all the arguments is because, hey, the guy is kind of fragile now. His confidence ain't high. So you can fake confidence in front of people, but you can't fake it to yourself. So how much confidence is he gonna have when he go into the ring? Because if Benavidez start walking him down, beating on his ribs, he gonna be like in his mind, oh my God, this is the same thing just happened to me. You know what I mean?
Here
So
comes
that's the
Rolly.
answer to your question, in
I'm
my
not mad.
opinion,
I'm not mad at this
YSL.
purple rain. I'm not mad at this purple rain that Rolly's fucking because I love
Yeah,
Prince.
I do too. I
So I'm not
do
mad.
too.
I'm not mad at that.
No, I like what he got on. The guys are both, dressed for success. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I saw what Tank had on, in the corner, but I mean in the dressing room. But yeah,
It looked like Rolly never seen that many people in his life.
he hasn't.
He was looking up in the Raptors and being like, "Shit, like what is going on here?"
I'm on the big stage, is what he's saying.
Right?
You think he's gonna show up and show out, or what?
He
Yeah.
got, yeah.
Oh, he got paid today.
Somebody posted earlier that it was $1 million, but okay, Jesus, he goes after taxes is always only gonna end up with 500K.
Well, that's
That's
good.
honorable to me. No, that's not good because I feel like that's not fair against this
Well,
fight. Like this,
normally,
he did his part in selling this fight. Like he definitely should be to get more
what
than 500K after taxes.
well, you do know now that a lot of times Al Heyman pays guys more than what's on the contract. So he might put
Mm.
800,000 on the contract and give them a check for 1.1 million or something like that. So you know he could. I mean, he also gonna get a percentage of the pay-per-view buys. So Rolly could. This is a career high payday. If I ain't mistaken, Rolly ain't made 6 figures before. And now you're gonna bring home a $600,000 check.
Yeah, that's true.
You ready to do karaoke now, huh?
Yes,
Man,
he was playing Doves
hey, we
Cry.
hey we didn't
I love Prince.
Right.
And
we didn't hear a word.
he has a whole purple rain theme going on with the
Yeah.
purple,
We
Right.
didn't hear a word from Mayweather this whole time about this whole event.
Right. I think
Yeah.
Mayweather is secretly hoping that Rolly hit Tank on the chin and knock him out. That's my personal
You know
opinion.
what? I gotta go pee, but I agree with you on that. I really feel like the same thing. I really
Like,
think he's like wishing that he that takes so long. I don't know why. That's just like
yeah,
something that he's they got some things like there's some bumping of the
yeah,
heads going on there.
right. And like, like if he knock him out, I could see Mayweather running in the ring, jumping up and down and going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Little face off right there. They had already. Eller's there though. Ellerby.
Leonard.
Oh yeah, showtime.
It's showtime, man. I tell you another thing, you talking about Showtime, boy, their production has sure look better now than it did in the past. Remember?
Oh yeah,
Showtime pay-per-views?
a lot better.
Yeah.
133.
133.8. Like I'm gonna have to charge up my phone. I ain't gonna be able to charge it up and watch at the same time. So I'm gonna be calling
All
back
right.
once I get some
Okay.
percentage on it.
I'll be on.
All right.
I was just fixing myself a drink.
Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, I know you. I know the red cup about to break out. All right.
See, it's just let's see if this drink lasts me this whole fight.
Well, at least I need to get it to 7 rounds at least. Well, I'll take the first round knockout right away, or I need to get past 7.
See if this drink will last me this fight. Oh, this is it's either the arena is definitely packed. They got the crowd there.
Oh yeah, it's packed. I bet that was a big ticket tonight out there.
Yeah, definitely.
I went to see him in L.A. and everybody's like, "Oh, it was only packed because
So
of
you'll
Brand."
never come to a fight in New York?
I, I probably it has to. I wouldn't come something for Tank and Rolly. It had to be something real.
Okay, yeah, I get it. So, because
Yeah,
I know if Crawford and let's just hypothetically say Crawford and Spencer's out there, you'll definitely
yeah,
come
yeah, yeah. I'll be
this
out there.
side of the Mississippi, right?
I'll be out there. Depends. I'll be scared if it's wintertime. Oh man, I'll do well with the cold. It's cold
Uh,
like at 60 degrees. Like it's like
you think I wonder how Rolly is feeling because these are his first big lights.
yeah,
This is
he's so
definitely big lights moment. Do you think it's gonna fold under the pressure? Like all the
hell
lights
yeah.
are out. You see everybody's iPhone or phone, Android or whatever, is showing their flashlights there. This is definitely a big moment. I want to see if he's gonna fold under pressure.
He's walking by thinking like, "Damn, I'm about to get embarrassed in front of all these people."
Yeah, this is definitely a big moment. Let me pull a poll. Will Rolly fold under the big lights? Under the big lights. Poll. Because I feel like he looks nervous now. He's like pacing back. I don't know. I just give nervous vibes from him. He talks big shit. He gotta definitely show improve.
Oh yeah, he's over here hitting himself already. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
chill out. You're about to get hit way too many times. Look at this guy right here. I'm telling you, man.
Are you high, Mike?
I'm almost there.
Because I was gonna say I see you smoking, but I don't give high vibes from you.
Well, I don't get ever get like stuck on stupid or anything like that.
You stuck on sleeping. Okay, that's good. So
I've actually,
how does your weed make you feel? Like you is relaxed or like
no, it gives me an energy, but I never. It gives
okay.
me energy. It's really like a boost. Like I don't get sleepy, tired, or anything like that. I'm like my best work comes when I'm high.
Okay. Rolly is turned. All right. Is he turned up or turned down? Because these big lights will definitely fold some people, you know. Everybody's not made for this big light moment. They'll fold under pressure. Tank was roughing it out this fight. He didn't cut his hair still, you know. He was definitely more focused and like on another level. He just had to react because Rolly is such a pest and such good at his shit talking that he had to say something.
Yeah, yeah. He had to say something back. He's like, man, this dude right here.
Yeah. Tank well no, Rolly got some big ass arms compared
Yeah.
to Tank. I oh this is very nerve wracking for me. I don't know. I'm not in the ring. I don't know why I'm nervous for. And I didn't put no money on this fight. What the fuck am I nervous for? I wish I could like we could get a mic inside of his brain to hear what's going on in his brain right now. But Tank's definitely gonna have some pressure to work against because Rolly is definitely like a agitating and like uncomfortable fighter to fight. And like you said, he's gonna come with those elbows and I don't know. Mm. I see people are like, well, judge the rounds per round. And you have winning. Put your round score in the chat if you're watching the fight, which you should be. See, I was thinking that Rolly would be a little bit more aggressive already,
He knows
but
he's
he's
gonna get
not.
hit.
Yeah, he
It's
knows.
probably,
He
it's
knows the
probably a
Tank
fight in
has
the crowd.
that. Yeah,
There's Andrade. I seen Andrade there. Well, he's from out there, right?
is he from Brooklyn? I don't
I
know.
think
I
he's
think
like
he
from
is. I think he's from Brooklyn.
Connecticut or Rhode Island, something like that. I always think it's all close out there. It's probably not.
No. Who do you feel like is a more aggressive fighter at the moment?
Um, I feel like Tank has the most hits right now in the round.
hmm Romero, he's making Romero look super sloppy. Like he doesn't even look like he can throw a regular jab. Well, we shall see. Oh.
But a lot of people bet on the first round.
For him to knock Rolly out in the first round. I didn't
Yeah.
I didn't think that he was gonna knock him out in the
Well,
first
because
round. That
Rolly was running his mouth. He was going to come forward and nonstop, and
the Rolly was gonna knock him out or the Tank.
know that he was going to come forward and knock him out. Ooh.
Nah, that wasn't happening.
Then Javante got up in his ear. You see that?
Hmm.
Ooh, oh yeah, Rolly ain't ready
Yeah,
for that.
right. Well, well, well.
We'll see. Yeah,
Yeah.
if Rolly keeps fighting like this, the seventh and later rounds looking good
So you think your
because
8 rounds is
he's not taking any
still looking
chance.
like some?
Yeah, he's not taking any chance right now.
You think your 8 round is still looking like some?
Yep, it's still looking
Yeah.
good. Like if Rolly could gas out a little bit by the sixth. Here we go. Now it's coming forward.
I really wish we could play the fight online on YouTube. It'd be so much more fun if you could stream fights on here.
Yeah, right.
But I know everybody gotta make their money. So whatever. So you don't have nobody coming over now then.
No,
They're
heck no.
all saying that it's they all
My
have
buddy
Sixers
just
coming.
texted me he's running late, and so I was like, "Cool, don't worry about it."
And by the time he gets the fights will be
Yeah.
over.
This is a clown.
He really is.
He's like, "You push me." Javante's mad now. He swung away. He missed though. Oh, that was a good one for Rolly.
I know that Rolly's gonna have a little spurts of his moments in this fight, but it's still not gonna be enough to beat Tank. I wonder what Mayweather is like. Because he's not here at the fight, right? They didn't show him at the fight.
No, heck no. I don't think he's there. He might be in Saudi Arabia or wherever he's at.
But that fight was last week, so he should have been at this fight to support.
Oh, Javante popped him good. The right hand.
Twin Munoz gives Romero the first round. Are you being generous? I think you're being generous, Twin, giving Romero the first round.
If he wants to, I wouldn't even keep scoring this. I don't think it's gonna get there.
So Ronnie Bravo says, "Yeah, that thought really sucks." we like. Do you think he sucks or he's just not like? I don't know, cause I just don't. I don't know. I don't know how to describe this dude because he started boxing late, and I just feel like he's not seasoned or like has that boxing pedigree that we're all used to in other fighters. But I wouldn't say that he's like sucks. But I wouldn't say he's an elite fighter.
He's cashing out. Let's see, Tank. What are we doing here?
Yeah, round three. Oof. Yeah, so this is we're creeping up to the eighth round. I don't know. Yeah, I think he may go the distance. What do you think? I don't know.
No, man, I didn't put no money on that.
Now, Rolly did more of that first round, but neither guy really took it. Okay. Rolly 2-0 or 1-1? Come on, Munoz, you're giving Rolly way too much respect, yo. Way too much respect.
That's a good one from Rolly.
But that's your opinion, Munoz. I'm not mad at it.
Javante should go to the body.
God, what if Rolly was to pull an upset? What the boxing world would go crazy right now, right?
Hell yeah. There'll
I
be a lot.
told somebody that I said all the stars have to be aligned for him to pull an upset.
Oh, Rolly got some good ones in right there.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Tank needs to go to the body.
Rolly is definitely the aggressor in this round.
Yeah. I would say Rolly's ahead.
But is this kind of how
Yeah. I think
Santa de la Cruz fight
not
went, and then he just
Cruz,
slept him,
Cruz was looking way better than Rolly was.
Yeah.
There you go. Rolly got popped in the body and it hurt him.
Did they show Teofimo at this fight? Because he should be, because he's from Brooklyn, so and this is his buddy, so he should be at this fight.
The referee told him don't start that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Rolly got popped, so he's not being as aggressive as he was.
That's all it takes, right? One
Yeah,
good
yeah,
shot to
yeah.
the body.
It reminds you of that power. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah. One good shot to the body, your ass is stay. He'll keep your distance.
Yeah, I bet the Javante haters got it at 3-0. Or the Rolly
Mm-hmm.
fans. Sorry, I'm not gonna say haters. Rolly fans are up 3-0 right now in their head.
Says Jesus says boxing scene has Romero 2-0. And Ronnie Bravo says Tank is notorious slow is a notorious slow starter. It's irritating. But it is irritating, but it's exciting as well to watch. Like it's anticipating and it gives you anxiety. That's all part of boxing.
I just don't see any of that energy Rolly had for all week. And I don't see none of it in the ring.
Yeah.
Tank is talking. Look at Tank is talking to someone. Someone's bothering him. Round 4. All right.
Let's go. Creeping up to 8, Mike. Did you bet? I didn't ask you.
Yeah,
Did you bet?
I bet anything after 7. So if it goes to
After
7,
7, okay.
yeah.
You're good. I think it's gonna go after 7, so you should be good. You're right, Jesus. He's definitely gonna take that
So,
credit and say that he helped take be a pay-per-view fighter for
so
sure. That's the kind of
I bet that Gervonta will knock him down in the fourth or fifth round.
also. I hope you get this.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
see. Let's get Mike some money. Come on, Tank. Does Rolly look better than what you anticipated? Here in the fourth, or what?
I think it's going the way it should be going.
Going.
Well, Broly made it seem like he was going to be an all-out war, right? He wasn't going to back
Mhm.
down, but we're obviously seeing him not throwing like. Ooh, that's a good right.
Ooh.
There we go. There you go, bro. Look at Rolly's talking back now. Go back to the body.
I really feel like Mayweather should have been at this fight. Like it just shows what kind of relationship they have now. Because he's always been at all his fights, you know. Sorry, Ronnie. You should have. I don't know. That's why I'm not good at betting. Even though I love to win some money, I'm not good at this shit at all. I say really split decision. Oh wow, Jesus, come on, man, come on, man. I see some weed smoke in the crowd, and you see the Tank has been warning the ref about the elbows. I don't know if anybody noticed that. I know Rolly wants to knock Tank out so bad.
Tank's not even Tank's not even paying attention in his corner. He's like, whatever. He's
Yeah.
out the crowd. There we go. Yeah, the 7-9 and 7-12 is what I bet on after this. So
7-9, 7-12. Okay. I hope he wins some money. I like to see people win money, and I definitely wish that I was good at betting because I actually am good. I'm better at like football because I used to win some money when in New York. I used to get those Dominican bettings. The Dominican barbershops, they take like the bets and stuff like that. I used to win like nods of cash, and I loved getting those rolled up. Like I would have won like $300, and they would roll it up really nice and tight with a rubber band. I'm like, oh my god, let me get some more wins.
Tank with some
But
good.
I'm definitely better at football bets, but at boxing, I'm horrible.
You think so? I think boxing's the easiest.
I For me it's football. For boxing, for me, I bet too much with my emotions, like on who I want to win, and that's why I'm horrible at it. But with
Yeah.
football, I'm a lot better, you know.
And maybe that's why.
I've won a lot of money in football, but boxing
Maybe
I have
that's why
not
I'm
won
good with
anything.
boxing because I'm like, man, either if they win, I'm gonna be hecka happy, and if they lose, I'm gonna win some money. You know,
Yeah.
so
No, I've won some money in boxing, but it was like, fighters that I really give a shit about or whatever. But I'm more emotional with boxing. But for football, I've definitely won some good bets. I won like $300 here, 350 there, 400 there, and they give it to you nicely rolled up in like a nice
Look
tight
like
wad of
like
cash.
Tank got hurt again.
Yeah, Rolly, I, what round are we in now? What's this?
Fifth.
Okay, you need two more rounds to
Yeah.
get your money, right?
Yep.
Let's give Mike some money, y'all. Let's come on. Let's give Mike some money, yo. I like to see people win money. I really do.
Me
Cause
too.
I'm
I
like,
love it, man. People get money
football
like man.
season, football season. I'm back on your ass for my bets, man. I need to win some money. Jesus says Floyd's not in the corner yelling instructions to Tank. Oh my God. Twin Munoz says 2-2. Give us more play by play. I'm not good at play by play because I'm like tuned into it and I'm drinking. I'm sorry. If I was sober, I could probably do more play by play. Jesus, I'm sorry. Just because you're not watching the fight, don't demand. Don't start commanding instructions from us.
It looked like Tank got. Let me get a little play by play. Looked like Tank got hurt there. Rather, hold on, my boy Earl Spence is in the house. What's up?
Mm.
Sorry, I sounded reporter. Two houses in the house. Danny Garcia. Hey, I think Danny Garcia is a little bit better than the gatekeeper.
Yeah. It's
Dre.
Michael. You got to take into account the corruption when betting in boxing. Yeah, that's why I'm not good at.
Yep,
I
I
cannot
do.
do the boxing betting. I'm more. That's why I like football better. More play by play. Jesus, I'm not a good play by play person.
Tracy Morgan. You think them chains are real?
Yeah, see that Ronnie Bravo, which is very close to Johnny Bravo. That's why I love my boxing, my betting on the football because I win. It's easier to bet on. It definitely is easier to bet for me on football.
All right, here we go. It's the over under right here because it was 6 and under. You could take. I took the over.
Hey Mike, how you doing? There's another Mike. There's a lot of Mikes, yo. I got a
I
lot
don't
of
know for the good
friends
month.
named Mike.
It, it did look like Tank hurt his hand, huh? He even screamed when he heard
Is
it.
this the second? Is he gonna have a brittle hand career now? Because we heard the last fight he hurt his hand, right?
Yeah.
So is he gonna be known as the brittle hand fighter now? He got too much power now to be having brittle hands, man.
We'll see what they say. Another second low blow by Rolly.
I'm letting Mike do the play-by-play. I'm not good at that.
Well,
Because Jesus wants the play-by-play. If
it's good.
if
They're in the middle
YouTube
of the
if
round.
YouTube will let us stream the freaking shit, it'd be even better. Because
Javante landed 2 shots, one in the body, one in the face.
let's go, Mike.
Got a bit of dancing going on right now. Nothing.
Let's
Javante Romero slips. Nothing though.
This is the sixth round. You need to once they get by this, then you win money, right?
6th round.
Or
Romero's.
after the seventh. Do you get money after this round or after the seventh?
After this round.
Like it has to pass this round, and then so it makes
Yeah,
it to seventh, and then you win money. All right, let's
that's
get Mike this money, y'all. Let's get Mike this money, y'all.
knowing my luck, he'll knock him out in the next 15 seconds.
No. I don't think that's happening.
Oh, you see, I told you. Look at that. Oh. Oh, I told you. Bravo, man. Bravo. I
I,
told you.
I was, you know what? I
I say
jinxed
knowing
it.
my.
I jinxed it. I jinxed it.
Nah,
That's
I said
crazy.
it too. I
That is
said
crazy.
knowing
You were just like knowing my luck in the next 15 seconds.
my. Well, boom! He called it.
Yeah. Oh,
Somebody sent
you
this
know,
record. Somebody sent this recording to Javante. Tell him to send me a tip. My cash app for this on my air.
see, Mike did the same bet as you. He said he needed to stop it after the seventh, but you said you needed it after the sixth is what yours was because you just needed it in the
Yeah,
seventh,
I just
right?
needed after the six. Yeah, I was
Six,
good
yeah.
there.
So Jesus, Javante Davis knocked Rolly out. He couldn't recover from the knockdown. The ref stopped it. But do you think the ref stopped it like um
Hell no, he
too
shouldn't have
prematurely?
stopped it. He should have continued
Yeah, I
it.
feel you should have continued. No, minus your bet.
No, yeah, no. No, we're not talking about my bet. He should have
No.
stopped it. The man
Okay.
was obviously dazed and confused. He doesn't know where
Oh
he's at.
man. Damn,
He
that's crazy that you
said,
was like knowing. No, what's crazy is that you said knowing my luck in the next 15 seconds. He was fucking thinking about and he did. Yeah.
right?
You know what? I'm really ready for the post fight interview because this motherfucker was talking a lot of shit.
Right? Yeah, I don't think he remembers. I don't think he knows where, like, what the fuck's going on. He's asking.
Mhm. Ooh, that was beautiful though. Beautiful.
Yeah, that was a clean ass shot, man.
Yeah, clean, clean, clean. Mm, mm, mm. And this was
That's
so
why I said,
satisfying too. So satisfying to take the way he ran up to him and talking shit still after. See, they took him backstage and stuff. They're not gonna interview him. He needs an interview. I'm not sure he was talking. He needs an interview.
hell no, they're taking him to the doctor right away after that shot.
Yeah,
Taking no fucking chances. Like I said, this is why Tank wants to fight Haney next. He'll fucking beat his ass too.
yeah. He's definitely a slow starter, but he'll pick you apart and then catch you with a nasty shot, like just like that, like he did Leo Santa Cruz.
Oh, yeah, it's a badass tattoo in the back. Says Baltimore
I
tattoo.
love it. I think that's one of the illest tattoos I've seen. It's like very clean. His Baltimore
Yeah,
stands
yeah.
out on
It's
his back. It's,
not dirty or anything like that.
yeah, this looks very good. Woo! I mean, we all knew that this was gonna happen. And we just wait. What round did I say? I said 6 or 7. What did I say? I said 7, right?
Yeah, I thought you said
Yeah, that's a hard ass tattoo though. But I definitely said 7 because you picked 8 and then Julius picked 6. No, 5. No, he picked 5, 6. Yeah, he picked 5 and you picked 8. So I would think I went with 7.
Rolly's dad's in the background screaming no not to stop it. He was about to get his son killed. Think. Oh my goodness, that hurt Rolly.
Mm.
Oh shit. Stop that. Woo! Fucking Leo Santa Cruz on 2.0 up in that shit right there, boy. Damn, Rolly got fucking.
Julius, it says your device is not connected. Like, okay, let me see. Add to stream. There you go. Julius, you
Nah,
said.
hell no.
I think
Did he
Julius
say
Hey,
said
something on
5.
his tweets?
what round did I say, man?
I think you said 5,
Yeah,
and this happened at
5.
6, and this happened at 6.
Hold on. I'm having trouble with my mic. Hold on, guys.
Okay, okay.
Damn, I needed one more freaking round, man. Ah, sick to my stomach. That's a nice payday right there.
No, it didn't look like a fake KO. No, it did not look like a fake KO.
Yeah, yeah,
It looked
definitely got a fake
it
KO.
looked it was definitely he knocked his ass out for old and new.
You done fucking had Bambi feet fucking right after that shit.
I am Mike Nice says the best thing out of Dirty Baltimore.
Oh,
Dirty
man.
Baltimore.
I'm not even
You.
bash on Baltimore.
should not be saying that. So
Nah, that was
rude.
real, Mike, not fake. Shit was clean. The ref is
No,
definitely
that
not
was
racist.
yeah. No, that was no. The ref was racist. How you guys just say anything, y'all. Yeah, this is not a racist thing. That was a clean shot. There was nothing fake about that. He knocked his ass out the old and new. Ooh, you know what? I
Hey,
don't know this. Is
hey,
can he?
hey.
Okay, Julius, because you are a Devin Haney fan. Can Devin Haney beat Javante Davis?
Um, I'm gonna be honest, man. I like Devin, but I gotta see him against someone that can punch like that on that level before I can say he'll beat Tank. Although Tank didn't look good. Let's be honest. So, but
You think he
right
didn't look
now I
good?
would
I don't know if I would say that he didn't look good.
he could have looked better. You
Yeah, he
think
could have
so?
looked better if you want to say that. He looked good.
But I would pick Tank to beat Devin right now.
Brian, I hear you, Brian.
Is Mike in the
He said that
arena?
the ref was definitely racist. He was on Rolly from the jump. What? No, y'all saying anything. Rookie, you're definitely reaching. The ref was not racist. Like, come on. You are racist.
What was that?
Some kind of I couldn't hear anything they said.
Yeah, I mean, all I heard was thank Al Heyman.
Yeah, Javante fucking murders Devin Haney.
Yeah, I would pick Tank to beat Devin if they fought today. You
If he
know,
I do too.
if Shakur went up to 35, he'd lose.
no, I Shakur win.
Oh heck no,
Shakur win.
he's
You
going
think
at least
Shakur would
two.
be you think Shakur would be Tank?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Style, bad
Interesting.
style.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I don't know if I would agree with that. I don't know if I would agree with that. No.
I,
I
I,
don't
be-
think I would agree with that, Julius. Cheater. No, no, sir. No, no, sir. No, no, no.
yeah, I didn't think you would agree with that one. Yeah.
No, no, sir.
I I know one thing. I could see you right now jumping up and down if Tank did knock him out, though.
Oh, you know what, boy? Them pom poms would be shaking. Lord have mercy.
Oh yeah. In the words of Slim, pom
Yeah,
poms would be shaking. Yeah.
definitely would. See,
Yeah.
oh wait. So Ruski says ref was dying to take points away from Rolly. So you a Rolly fan and you thinking that the ref is being racist?
Man, hey,
I
look,
think
man.
Devin wins. Honestly, I think his skills will neutralize that power. Tank will never be able to do that.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't agree with that. I don't
I
agree
don't
with that at
agree with
all.
it either.
Okay,
I
I'm
really
gonna
don't
stay on
agree.
here, Mike. You good? Yeah, I'm gonna try to like ride out the night because I'm always up all night, so I'm gonna let people just come on here and talk their shit.
Oh, you don't want to see that.
No one can be Shakur, and I Shakur annoys me. Yeah, he annoys me too, but I definitely don't think that he would beat fucking Tank. And you know what? I want that fight next. I need Tank to beat Shakur because he's
Well,
my champ.
Tank want a piece of Devin Haney.
Devin Haney, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that was definitely not set up. Why would y'all think this was like a fake KO? Like, come on, did y'all not see the KO?
The man was hurt.
Yeah, he was
Come
hurt.
on now. He was hurt. Sign up for KOs was hurt.
a lot of sad Rolly fans out there. Twitter's getting
Yeah,
But you know
real
what? I'm
quiet.
just thinking about all those because there was a lot of people posting their bet slips online on
I
them betting
saw that.
on Rolly, and they were putting down $1,000 plus.
That was
And so
crazy.
you know what? I feel sorry for y'all because y'all lost a lot of money.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that
And
was
look,
I think I saw somebody put $5,000 down on Rolly. I was
listen,
like, ooh,
here go the thing, and I'm being honest. This is what I be thinking about when guys do crazy bets. Yo, man, don't give that money to Vegas. Don't give that money to bookies. Go out here and do some good with that money in the community. Like being for real. If you thought that he was gonna win, I mean, what were you betting all that money for? Were you trying to get
I
this
saw
money
somebody
so
bet
you
five
can?
thousand dollars
Yeah,
too.
like that's crazy, man. This guy,
And
I
somebody
mean,
else
you
posted a
bet
thousand dollars, and they were like trying to clown people, like, "Oh, y'all
right.
think that team's gonna win? Y'all need to get with the
Yeah, you
winning
just
team."
threw money away. You
Yeah, that's
honestly
not it.
threw money away. Like, come on, man. Like you ain't gonna feel good
Come on,
about
Jesus.
that bet.
Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this comment? So
It
I
looked
saw the video
telegraphed,
and in the
but
Telegraph. That
but it
fucking
got the job
video was
done,
real.
right?
Come on, that it wasn't fake. This is like, come on, they're doing
It
them.
got the job done, man. Like why would Rolly um say, "Oh, I'm gonna throw this fight"? Rolly
Listen,
ain't that
listen,
good.
listen, listen. That wasn't telegraphed. Tank hit that motherfucker with the Mayweather check hook.
Yeah.
Hey, look. Y'all remember? Hey, listen. Y'all know. I already said. I think Mayweather is corny with his antics, but when they come to that boxing shit, money Mayweather know how to fucking fight. And Tank hit that motherfucker with a check, with a motherfucking check money Mayweather hook. He hit him with the Ricky Hatton hook. Hit him good. He hit him good. He hit him
Yeah,
good.
that was not
Listen,
tag. Like it was. This was not. This
only
not
thing. I'm sorry, Nika. I'm sorry.
authentic.
This is. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it was definitely an authentic KO. Like you know.
Yeah, and I thought it.
Only thing I'm upset with, and I'm sorry, y'all. I think I feel like Rolly quit. I feel like Rolly quit a little bit. I wanted Tank to really, because Rolly, I listen. I get it. I know some people like Rolly, but Rolly remind me of 6ix9ine for some reason, and I wanted Tank to. I wanted Tank to put it
6ix9ine.
on like.
Who?
I wanted Tank to put it on
Hold
like
on. Who's six
Mayweather put it
nine?
on Gotti.
No, no. Who's
You
six
know the
nine?
snitching rapper 6ix9ine 6ix9ine.
How,
That
how,
that's
yeah,
that
Rolly snitch? I mean, what?
All
What?
right,
I
Mike, I
don't
gotta
get
go
it.
cut out. You guys have a good one.
Julius, I'm sorry,
Uh
bro.
huh.
Rolly remind me of 6ix9ine, bro. He remind me of
Hey,
six
what? Oh,
nine.
my man gone. Oh, for real?
He
Oh, you
do.
know, physically?
I want,
Okay, gotcha.
bro. I wanted Tank to fuck Rolly up, bro. I didn't want a one punch stoppage. I wanted Tank to, I wanted Tank to do some Mayweather versus Gotti type shit. Like I wanted Mayweather just to,
Mm.
I wanted Tank just to
Uh,
punish this motherfucker, man.
well,
I
here's the
swear,
thing.
I swear,
Here's
man.
the
I
thing,
did.
Mike. In order for in
He
order
quit.
for
He
Tank
quit, twin.
to have,
Go ahead, Julius. I'm sorry, bro. I'm
I
sorry.
agree with Twin. That's okay. I agree with Twin. I don't think that he quit. I think two things happened. Number one, he was walking through the punches earlier in the fight and he got comfortable. He thought that he could just that it was sweet like that. He thought that, hey, I could take these shots all night, and he got hurt by a punch. And let's be honest, Rolly, I've never seen Rolly, not saying that I've seen every single fight he had, but I've seen at least the last 4 or 5. He's never been hurt in the ring before. And this is where
Word.
the amateur career and all that stuff come into play. Bro, it's a different feeling when you done got hit and now all of a sudden you done short circuit, you know what I'm saying, and your brain ain't thinking correctly,
Yo,
your
the fuck is
legs,
wrong with
you
man?
yeah, your brain telling your legs to get straightened out and your legs going everywhere. No, I thought he
Yo,
was hurt. And New York stopped fights early. So
let
maybe
me
they
ask
should
y'all
have let it
something.
keep going.
Let me
Huh?
ask y'all something. I ordered the pay per view as well. When I get to the hotel, can I watch it or it's just over?
Oh, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I think that the way that Showtime do it, I think that Showtime gonna show the fight again in like an hour, like the
Ah,
entire pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll
fuck.
be able to order the pay-per-view again. You know.
Nah, but I ordered it the first time, so it ain't even worth it. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, man. Yeah,
I
that's
I
how that go.
I just watch it next week. You know the fight I wanted to watch. I wanted to watch. I sparred with this dude James Williams. Did he win his fight?
Nah, he lost. He lost to Lewis Aries, right?
Okay, thank you, brother.
Unanimous
Thank
decision.
you. I
Yeah.
sparred against him. I wanted to see that he win. That's why I wanted to watch it back.
Nah,
Okay.
he lost. He made a good account of himself. They had a sloppy fight. It was kind of sloppy. You know what I'm saying? They both
Right.
was winded and tired, but the brother did, he did better than I thought he would, and he lost a
Okay.
decision.
Okay.
You know,
They
I mean,
they
he
they
hurt
they
Aries a couple times.
they thank you, Julius. I appreciate that. I appreciate
No
that because
problem, brother.
I want to.
Anytime, man. Anytime. Nike, you
Yo,
pouring out a drink? Celebration drink?
Nike. When I get to the telly, we drinking Casamigos. Yo, listen.
I need to
I
go pee.
feel
When
lit
I
right
start
now,
drinking,
y'all.
I pee for the first time. I pee like every 30 minutes.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Like EJ signed two of my shirts, and I'm not
Well,
even
that's
one
That's
of
good.
these.
nice.
I'm not even one of these groupie fans. I just seen them.
You was
I
a groupie
said, hey,
tonight,
yeah.
boy.
I said, yo. I said, yo, Chad. I said, Chad, can I get a, you know what I mean? Wagwan. I hit him with that. I said, yo, Wagwan, man. I said, can I get a? He said, yeah.
No, but when you was asking about the pay per view, sometimes the pay per view will play again if you ordered it.
I hope
Yeah,
it do.
it'll play
I hope it
again
do.
in
I hope
Yeah.
it do.
I think in like an hour, like when the pay-per-view ends, they'll flash where you could just order it and start watching it right then. Like
No,
it's
no,
not gonna be on.
I ordered it last week sometime. I ordered it before
Yeah,
the fight
right.
even,
You
you
should.
know?
Well, look, you should have ordered it and then had it. I mean, I know on my my cable box, if I order a pay-per-view or anything, I can order it and record it at the same time. That's probably
Gotcha.
what you should do next time, because I think it give you an option like that. Record and you know what I'm saying, order and record. So you should do that next time.
Hey, Nike, I thought I was gonna buy you a
What's in your
drink.
mind that I
I,
no
I
when you drinking and then you break the seal and to use the bathroom.
Nike,
Once you break the
why
seal, you
you?
gotta keep peeing. At least for me, my bladder just keep going and going.
Well,
Hey, hey,
well,
hey,
well,
hey,
Mine,
Nike,
hey,
mine
hey,
I'm a,
be
hey,
in
hey,
mine.
hey, hey, Nike, you fucked up my night because I got my autograph by EJ, but I thought I was gonna buy you a drink tonight. Why you ain't at the
No, cause I
Barclays?
was there. I was there
Why
in New
you
York.
not in New York?
No, I was there Thursday. I flew in Thursday morning and I flew out Thursday night
Come on, like,
because I had an
why?
appointment there. I had a
hey,
dermatologist appointment, but I didn't want to stay there and pay for the hotel and stuff to wait for the fight, and then I just didn't.
hey,
I wasn't prepared to stay there, so.
Listen,
uh,
Nika. Listen, I get a lot of because I travel so much with work. I get a lot of Marriott points, so just hit me up.
Damn, I
Let me
should have hit
know.
you up
I
then.
might have
Yeah, I should have hit you
hey,
up.
hey,
yeah.
hey,
Yeah, cause
look,
I might
hold up,
I flew in
hold,
Thursday
hold,
morning and flew out
hold,
Thursday night.
hold, hold up a second, Nike. Hold on one
go ahead,
second,
brother.
Mike. Hey,
Mm.
look, she ain't the only person up here on this live, bro. If you
Bro,
got
bro,
them Marriott,
bro, bro.
if you
Listen,
got them
listen,
Marriott points,
listen,
hey,
listen,
throw some this way, bro.
listen, brother, listen.
Yeah,
Listen, and I'm serious. Listen, if y'all buy a fight, hit me up, man. I got a lot of Marriott points. I'm an
all
ambassador.
right,
Real shit. I don't pay
got you,
for it. My job pay for it. So you know what I
got
mean?
you. Hey,
Yeah,
don't
you
Yeah.
know
don't
what?
worry,
It's
don't worry.
on
I got
video. You offered,
yeah,
so you know
exactly.
what? I'm gonna play this back
Hey,
to you.
look, I got two fights.
Nah,
I
hit me
got
up. Hit
two
me up.
fights on the horizon that I might need to
Don't
use some
say Bud.
points.
Don't say Bud versus Earl. Don't say Bud versus
Hey,
Earl. Don't
that's
even do
one. And
it.
and, and
The point guard ain't
Benavides
gonna work for that.
versus Caleb Plant. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there.
Y'all know what? I'm happy. I want Rolly to buy his mother a house. I hope he stick by that. I'm proud of him. Like,
Yeah.
I like to see boxers come up, man, because it's a
Hey,
tough sport for real.
and another thing
It's a
too,
tough
man.
sport,
And
really.
another thing too, and I'm gonna mess with Nike for a split second. You know,
God.
Rolly mom is a FBA. That
No,
was
she's
for
not
Nike.
because I was watching. She's Hispanic. She's
Huh?
Hispanic.
You
She's
think so?
Hispanic. Yeah, she's
I
Hispanic.
thought his father
No,
was the
no,
only
she
one that
not,
was
Nika.
Cuban.
No, she not.
Yeah,
No,
I
she
thought she
not.
was black.
She's
Nah, she
Hispanic.
black.
She's Hispanic. If she might be half black and half Hispanic, but she's definitely
Okay, okay,
Hispanic.
she maybe she
Nika,
mixed.
But his
Maybe she
dad is
mixed.
definitely Hispanic. So
Nika.
Right,
She
definitely.
looked very Brownsvillian to me. She looked like one of them Brownsville chicks.
I agree.
but if
Yeah,
you
she
if you
do.
see
But
my grandmother looks just like her. My grandmother is Dominican, so she looks like you
Yeah,
can't really go by that.
them
and
Dominican
and
women do be having that. I feel you. I
and,
feel
Yeah.
you.
and I'm gonna tell you the honest to God truth. When I was in the military, and
Nike,
because
oh, my bad, Julius. Go ahead. I got a question though after this.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna be real fast. I was just saying that when I was in the military, I was in the military, guys in Puerto Rico, Haiti. But the one thing that I saw, that I never really touched on much with a lot of those guys, is that there was really no difference between a lot of the Dominicans and Haitians. I mean, they look extremely close to one another, man. That's something that kind of
Hey,
shocked me
Julius,
on that.
Wait,
Julius, you gotta be.
somebody said that there was how true
A
this is.
fight?
I don't know. They said I think
Yeah,
someone got
yeah.
shot because of
Somebody
blackface.
did get shot. Somebody
Really?
did get shot.
Really?
Yeah, somebody. Yeah,
What? How they
Nah,
get a
that's
yeah.
gun in the
crazy. That's fucking
fireplace?
crazy.
Somebody got shot. It was outside.
That's
It
crazy.
was
Oh my!
outside.
That's crazy. You can't
That
do
hey,
nothing, man.
that ain't no good.
Now, I agree. I agree. I agree.
That's
That's no good.
crazy.
That's real
Somebody
crazy,
got
man.
shot at the fucking fight. That's ridiculous.
I
That's
don't know
That's
if they
yeah,
got
man.
shot, but I know for a fact. I know for a fact they were shooting. That's a
Is this
fact.
better
Oh,
too?
They
that's
were
bad,
shooting.
My
man.
mic is better.
Yeah. Oh, it's
They were
great.
shooting.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Yeah.
real good.
You know what?
No, that's
The plug-in mics
Hey,
are definitely better than the
hey,
earbuds.
Nika, I got a question. How come? And listen, Dominicans took over the city, right? Puerto Ricans used to run the city, but how 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 come Dominican women be aging so quick, Nika? Like, not
Be
you. You look good.
aging?
Yeah,
I don't
Dominican
agree
women
because
be aging.
my
I
mom
don't
is
know.
my mom
See,
is
I
see
don't
you,
think.
see
Dominican
you biased.
and
You
she
biased. You
no, I'm just
biased.
telling
No,
you my
I don't
experience.
think so.
My mom, she's Dominican and she don't have no wrinkles at all. Be honest. No,
Yeah,
she don't
that's
have
what I
no
was
wrinkles on
gonna
her
say,
forehead,
bro.
no wrinkles up right here around her face. She don't have
I
no
don't
wrinkles
know,
at all.
man. I be seeing
Hey,
in New York them Dominican
oh
women.
really?
They start getting washed by the time they 29, bro. They
I
hit
don't know
For
about
real?
all
29 and
that because I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
because I'm half Dominican and half Puerto Rican, so I don't know about all that.
I
Maybe they lying to
listen.
you. Maybe they're
You
another
you
race. I don't know. I'm
you
another
got
ethnicity. I don't know.
you got the good genes, Nika. You got the good genes.
No, I'm a
You and Bernice. You and Bernice. Y'all got
Yeah,
good
no
see,
man.
genes.
she's
I'm a.
Dominican and she don't look nothing her age neither. So it's like, I
Oh
don't
Facts.
yeah,
know.
yeah. Yeah,
I
talking
don't
about
know.
Bernie's
I think
Burgos.
somebody. Yeah, I think
Mm-hmm.
somebody's lying to
Yeah,
you, Mike. I think somebody's lying to you, dog.
yeah. I was gonna say, bro. I mean, a Dominican remind me so much of you know what I'm saying, the Black Americans that I don't really see that aging. You know what I'm saying? They look exactly like us, and we
I
don't
think people
age
that
like that.
the like black people and Dominicans stuff like that, they
Yeah,
age quicker when they smoke cigarettes and stuff like that. If you smoke cigarettes,
I agree with
you're gonna
that.
age.
Cigarettes and
You're gonna
alcohol,
age.
like
Mm.
Yeah,
mix it.
you're gonna
If you
age.
mix it,
Yeah,
yeah. But you
you're gonna
but you know
age.
something that's crazy, Nike. You was talking about having to go to the bathroom and this and that. I've never drank a sip of alcohol in my life. Don't know what
Really?
it
Wow.
tastes like.
Oh
Nothing.
my god,
Never.
are you serious?
Wow.
Never.
Oh Lord,
Never.
Julius.
Never.
Hey, Julius, I'm gonna give you some
Wow.
Casamigos because misery love company.
you never have not even one like a shot of
Not
one
even a
drink
sip.
at all.
Not at all. No champagne,
My face look
no
crazy,
beer, no
disgusting.
nothing. Yeah, never.
Wow.
But it was
I don't know
because
about damn. I
you
mean,
know,
I commend you. I'm proud of you. You know.
look, growing up in a household with alcoholics, do that though. See what
Yeah.
I'm
No. You're
saying?
right. Yeah.
So I decided not to do that.
But to be honest, I don't. I really drink when I'm doing a live or something like that because I don't like.
Right.
I honestly don't even like being on camera and stuff. So I'll
So
I'll
that
drink to
helps you.
like
I thought you liked
to
being
take the
on
like the
camera.
edge. No, I don't. I don't.
And,
So
and look, why?
I drink to like to take the edge off. You know.
Oh, okay. Well, look,
Yeah.
I'm gonna help you take the edge off. You got to tell me about this one beef that you was in that I saw. I walked in on it, and I'm telling you, you made me spit everything
Wait,
out that I
June.
was drinking.
Whoa! He caught a body. He caught a body. That nigga had babby
Yeah.
legs.
He did, man. You right. You right, Check. He caught a body. Ain't no doubt about it. And I was one round off because I said a fifth round, and it was the sixth. But yep,
Yeah.
it's crazy,
It's so
man.
funny, right? Yeah, so I won a
Hmm.
couple dollars from my little Mexican family members. Only $50. Two people bet me
Yo, that's
25.
good.
That's it. Yeah, but a
Better
lot
than
of they were
nothing.
going for
Yeah.
Rolly. They was going for La Raza.
No,
You know what I'm
I saw a
saying?
lot of people bet 1,000 plus on this fight. So I know they
They were
lost a
they
lot
were
of money.
tripping, man. Hey, look,
I
Check. I was
look.
saying this to Nika. Those people that be betting 1,000 and 15 and 5,000 on guys that have minimal chance of winning, bro, they should just go and give that money and donate that money to people that need it. And I'm being for real, man, because that's like
Oh,
ridiculous. You throwing away money on that.
Yeah, a
well,
thousand dollars plus.
I've been known to bet a few hundred here and there when the
Yeah,
odds are stacked
A
for me to
thousand
make.
plus though
Well, I mean,
on a rollie.
I've made like 14,000 off of one bet. You know what I mean? So
right.
if the odds are in my favor, boom, I'm gonna go ahead and pop a couple of hundred when I know that hey, this is in my favor. But let me tell you this: people
Hmm.
are saying, "Oh, so check this out." So I was kind of perusing to Twitter. You can see the haters like Dougie Fisher. Oh, Rolly winning every
Oh
round, all
yeah,
this bullshit,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So my
yeah,
whole
yeah.
thing is, and I was clear. I was expecting Tank to put on a show like bip, 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 in and out like Manny Pacquiao, right? But what he was doing, he
Yep.
was just strategic for that one punch. That's all he was training for. That was it.
Yeah,
He didn't even put any, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Listen, it wasn't as but listen, when he fought Gamboa, he was just throwing that left. He was just throwing. It didn't look like he was disciplined at all. This fight, he was disciplined, but the fact of the matter is he was just looking for that one missile and he got it. I like
Well,
more exciting. I like more exciting Tank myself, but I understand. Rolly say people say he's supposed to be the biggest puncher of the division. You know what I mean? So Tank played it smartly. You know what I mean? And he did what he had to do. So he knocked him out like Pacquiao knocked out. That Pacquiao got knocked out by Marquez, and like Floyd knocked out Hatton. You know what I mean? With that check hook. So he got it out. What you think, Mango Mommy?
Well, I knew he was gonna knock him. I just didn't know what round. I said the seventh round, so I
Oh,
was close.
my anxiety was so bad for this fight.
Cause I'm
I
not good
almost
at
felt like I need.
I'm not good at
I
prediction.
almost felt like I needed the oxygen, man. It was like I get anxiety for big fights. That's just when I know
right.
it's a big fight. And this is the thing for Rolly. We know Rolly. Everybody's okay. Rolly trash, whatever the case may be. They came out for him. The boxing world stopped for Tank versus the person you said is nobody. That's star
Well,
power. He
yeah.
packed the
Hey,
house.
hey, look, man. Let me tell
And
you
where was
this.
Floyd? Floyd,
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
well,
where was
disappointed in
Floyd?
Floyd. I'm disappointed in
I
Floyd
told you.
because
I told
what's
you.
going on?
hey, Check.
No,
I had
whatever
said this to
personal.
you.
I'm disappointed. I didn't expect Floyd to just
Check.
be a
Let me
no
tell
show
you
like
something,
that.
Check. And this is something that Paulie Malignaggi, not that I'm a Paulie guy, but this is something that has been out there for years. Bro, it was a couple things that Tank Davis did to Floyd, and those guys didn't
I
like
know,
each other. And look, but let me say this though. I don't
I know
think
all the
that
rumors.
that's a
Yeah.
bad thing because remember what I said to you, check 6 months ago, 9 months ago. I said, bro, as long as Tank Davis got Al Heyman, he don't need nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. All the Floyd thing did was just added some more intrigue. But Tank Davis is a star. He don't need a promoter no more. Floyd Mayweather is
Okay,
not
but
a real promoter to me. I'm just saying to me,
okay.
he's not a real promoter. He's a promoter for
Right.
Floyd Mayweather.
Right.
I'm waiting for the
Floyd
post
is
conference. Let me
definitely not.
let me mute this until it
Hmm.
comes on.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Floyd is
What were you
definitely not the
saying?
traditional promoter. Floyd pretty much it's like a hobby for him, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Because he's not, you know what I mean? He's not like that tuned into it because they got a lot of things going on. That's fine. He got Leonard running and everything. But I think
Right.
Floyd was, took it kind of personal, whatever was going on. He decided not to show up for his fighters. I don't get
Right.
that at all.
Yeah, that
Wasn't
was
it?
I
So
told you
unprofessional.
they
wasn't
had some beef, man.
Yeah.
They
no,
had
I
but
some
mean,
beef.
that
but
thing,
but
that
Him not
still,
showing
situation
up for
about his
this
daughter.
fight said a lot. It said a lot.
Yeah. Hey, and look, Nika, let me tell you this. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go and throw this out here since we got checkmate up here. I know one person that was definitely not happy about that big crowd tonight
Hmm.
because Eddie and Barry Hearn won't there. I believe her name is Lisa. I believe. So I know she was not happy about that big crowd.
Lisa. Oh,
You know what? Leave Lisa out of this. You still speaking about her.
Not
Boom.
gonna be a troublemaker tonight.
Yeah, you are. You are.
Oh man, boom.
She hopped on
Where's she at?
y'all.
Is
She
she in the
hopped on
room?
y'all.
Is she in here?
She hopped on y'all.
Mhm.
I had to
Yeah,
pick,
hey,
man. I'm
hey,
I
sorry. I
heard
had
hey,
to pick.
boom.
I
Drops the
had to
mic.
pick. Hey, I gotta
Yeah,
give
but
it to her though.
she
She
was
was the
She knows
talk
her
regurgitating
of
that
boxing.
talking
Twitter.
points though.
She knows her boxing.
Yeah,
You
she
said she
was
on
the
Twitter?
talk of. No, I said she was the talk of Twitter for like a couple of days after that. You know what I'm saying? That night,
Oh yeah.
man. Like, oh man, people was talking about it, man. It was something. I just put it to you like that. It was something, man.
Well, she got an elite. She got some of affection to Eddie and AJ
AJ,
is just
she
something
love
else.
AJ now.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
but even when I was playing the stuff that when he said, when he slave man, he didn't say that. He didn't say. I'm like, hello, this is not my opinion. This is
No, but
not my
no,
opinion.
in her defense, and when I was listening to it again, it did look like you said both of those words that they were like slave trader or slave. Either way, it
Yeah,
was both. It were both bad, so it didn't really make a
both
difference to be
bad.
honest.
Yeah,
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 I
not
can see
Lady
where
yeah.
Tran Cannibal from
you can slow it
Lisa.
down.
Lisa.
And
Yeah,
I
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
give
But
it to you too, Nika. I gotta give it to you, Nika. I mean, you one of those moderators that really try to give people a chance. Like if you going into a dark place alone, you'll give them an opportunity. Like, hold on, like don't go there. You know, you about to go into it. So you gave her an out when Check kept trying to play. You was like, nah, checkmate, I ain't gonna play it. No, 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 no. But it was like she kept insisting. She kept insisting. So you was like, okay, you want to go in there? Let's go then. And you,
listen,
uh,
every video that I make, it's never my opinion. It's always the factual information
I have a
presented.
question for
So
you, Checkmate.
yes, ma'am.
Your
Open my mic.
your 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 media library. What the hell does that look like? What's the number on the video? On
You know
the
what's so
video.
you know what's so crazy? I need to get back to my old name because I have so much stuff. The media library for my other name that got
uh-huh.
banned or suspended. I
Yeah.
still need to get that back because that's
Mm.
golden material there. That's when I was
Really?
pumping out a video a
Cause
day.
you
You know what I'm
truly
saying?
have a video
You
for
good
everything.
now?
For
Yeah.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. I'm just like, how the hell? I don't even remember
Mm-hmm.
seeing this video, but if
Yep.
we're talking about something, you gonna pull a video up.
Absolutely. And you pop it out, and then the one thing that I like is not only would Check pop it out, you was being nice with Lisa, because normally you go on and pull your Grim Reaper and you put them in a grave and you dig it and you throw them in. So man, I gotta give it to you on that.
Nah,
That's some
I
good
wasn't gonna
stuff,
give her.
No,
man.
I
but he
wasn't gonna
already
give her a
has these videos
tombstone.
made, and he just like
Yeah, I
go
agree.
to the file and looks for like whatever he needs to.
So
Right.
I'll tell
They
you. Listen,
good, man.
every single topic that I discuss on boxing, I have a video for the. I have it.
So do you have
Everything.
it like listed under like a topic? Because how do you even find like to look up these videos like and know which one you have them? You have them like filed on the certain topics, don't you?
Yeah, I got them. Yeah, I just got them. I make bookmarks on my browser. Boom, boom, boom. Pick it up. Boom, boom, boom. A tank folder, Eddie folder,
Mm-hmm.
AJ folder, Wilder
Right.
folder,
So
Wilder
Smith
that's what
folder.
folder.
you
Absolutely,
have them marked
Yeah.
up.
absolutely,
Okay.
Yeah, they
absolutely. Got them
good, man.
bookmark.
Ain't no
But
doubt. They good.
but my
You
So
my
pop them
thing
somebody's
out.
trying
is
to it says checkmate got zero facts to where the proof of Fury cheating in second Wilder fight. Me still waiting. You
he
factual.
cheated.
You
He
ridiculous. More like
cheated.
it.
You saw the glove. Anyway, I got a video for that, and
I know you do.
is that
I know you do. I know you do.
Aryan, if hit me up on Twitter and I'll send you the proof, okay? Just hit me up on Twitter. But anyway, but listen, the thing is, yeah. So everything I say, it's never my opinion. So you can argue with me all you want about what I think. That's the reason why I like to show videos, because you're gonna argue with the person you're trying to defend.
Yeah.
Like she was
Right.
doing. He didn't say that. He didn't. No. And then she got silent. Then she was like, "Well,
Spin. You're a spinner. Spin master.
yeah. Oh, you a
Yeah.
spin meister. Like I am not spinning anything. I just listen. I like to put the humor on the videos because I like to laugh. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? But I'm gonna give you the facts that it has nothing to do with my opinion. You don't see my word, you don't see my face, you don't see hear my voice,
Well,
nothing. It's not what I think.
hey,
This is what they're saying and that
hey,
you're arguing against.
let me throw this in right quick too, man. It's a lot of jealous promoters and stuff out there too, man. Like over the last week, like I wish I could make a folder, but like between the Eddie Hearn comments and the Oscar De La Hoya comments over the last week, I mean, bro, like I said, man, it's just, I mean, even so much is as tonight. Ryan Garcia wanted to be seen, so he tried to upstage the promotion and get seen tonight. Because again, I have said this
He
to
was at the
people.
fight. Ryan was at the
He
fight.
was at he was at the fight. He all on Twitter, him and Leonard Ellaby, having a little exchange, and Ryan standing out. But what I was gonna
But
say is this
that's what
though.
he's supposed to do
I
to
agree,
get
but what
he's supposed to
I
do that.
agree. But Nike, I'm gonna tell you something. I said this. Me and Checkmate have been going back and forth on this, and he agreeing with me. Yo, that DAZN situation, that gotta go, man. Because no matter how great those guys is over there, nobody sees your fights.
Oh,
Well, I know he gets the crowd out there because he has a lot of young fans from social media that follow him and
Yeah, but they don't
definitely are
even
in
watch
tune.
his fights. They
They
watch
come
his
to they no,
TikTok.
they come to his fights because he sells tickets. He
well,
sells
the
tickets.
Okay.
last fight he had was the only fight that he ever did $1 million gate. Congratulations, right? Tank's
Yeah.
doing $3-4 million. Everybody act like it's nothing. They don't even talk about it anymore, right? Because
Right.
anything Tank do, they kind of chop it down. Oh, it wasn't this. Look who he's fighting. Look who he's fighting in his 28th fight. So I said, well, look who Canelo was fighting in his 28th fight. He was fighting some Brazilian dude, you know what I mean, who was 18, 3-3. You know what I mean?
Right.
With 10 knockouts. And he was fighting in a barn in Tijuana. Come on now. So, but then they'll say, well, how old was Canelo? I look at Michael Mami. I better not talk about I said the C word. I better not say the C word. She don't like when I talk about Canelo.
I don't get
But
upset. I don't get upset about it.
okay. I'll be watching you. I
I'm
see you.
used to
I
it.
see you.
I'm used to it.
but they'll
I'm
say,
used to it.
but look how old he was. I said, what do you mean? It doesn't matter how old the person is. If you're a professional, you're a professional. They always lower the bar when it comes to Tank and other fighters of the Black
I'm a,
American
I,
persuasion.
I, I'm gonna tell y'all something too, man. You know, I'm deep into a lot of sports. Basketball, definitely NBA, college, tennis, women, men. Like I've been getting up 5 o'clock every morning, even before work, watching the French Open. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell y'all something. First of all, in those sports, um, the younger you are, a lot of times the more of the threat they take you as in tennis, especially in the women's game. So, you know, if you a girl 19, 20, 18, whatever, you know what I'm saying, that turned pro at 15 or 14, like Canelo did, they expect big things out of you by 19. But one thing that I saw was a match couple maybe yesterday. It was a second round match. And a girl that was like the third seed was she was limping. She had a sprained ankle that happened during the match or whatever. And I'm listening to Martina Navratilova and another, I can't remember who I think it's Shanda Rubin. And I'm listening to them tell this girl to quit. So the only reason I thought about this because I was thinking to myself, the second round of the French Open is no different. It's like every round is like that they play in is like a title fight. And I'm thinking to myself, you telling this girl to quit. And the reason I say that is because I saw somebody say, Mike had said earlier, he thought that Rolly quit because Rolly got disoriented from a punch.
How did he quit?
But
He had
but
Bambi
in
legs.
but here, yeah, but here's the thing. In boxing in America, and because I gotta make this, because Navratilova, no matter what people think, she's from the Czech Republic. Other countries are okay and cool and promote quitting when someone is down or they're injured. But in America, bro, we don't roll like that. So I'm just sitting here thinking, man, and I was just thinking about this fight. I don't think that Rolly quit at all. Rolly
Of course
got
he didn't.
disoriented and the referee stopped the fight. So I don't want people to try to make boxing into women's tennis where they're cool with people quitting. It was just I just brought that up. It was off subject, but it just was
Yeah, Rolly
interesting
didn't
to me.
quit.
It's
He did. How
interesting,
did he
man.
quit? And he said, "Listen. One thing I say is I don't agree with the referee stoppage. The reason being is though, listen, let him finish it. He got up,
Yeah,
right? You know he
yes,
got up. If he gonna go
yep.
down on his shield, let him go down on his shield.
Let him go out on his shield.
Fury was dead, and they let Fury get back up. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes,
my whole, so I believe if he stood up, he wanted to go, and he didn't quit. The referee should have let him go. He put his hands up. The referee should not have stopped it because we need these fireworks. We need these viral moments.
yes, yes,
Tank could have laid him out. I wanted him to go out on a stretcher,
yeah.
and the referee messed
Chocolito
that
style.
moment up. The
There
Hey,
you
look,
go.
referee messed
Chocolito
that
Chocolito
moment
style.
up.
style. Chocolito style. Oh my
Chocolito
Yeah,
god.
so
style.
I'm kind of mad at the referee. I'm kind of mad at the referee for stopping it because hey, he stood up, he put his fists up, he said, "Let's go." He didn't quit. The
I
ref
agree.
shouldn't have did that. I
I
wanted the
agree,
body.
bro.
I wanted him to think about this. When Charlo put Castano down, Castano got back up, right? The referee let him get back up and continue. He was on Bambi legs, and guess what?
And then
We got that
he got put
fireworks that
down
we
again.
needed. But we
Hey,
got that's the fireworks that we needed. Let it be a finality to it. Stop this, coddling this guy. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little
facts.
emotional, guys.
But you know
Because
why New
because
York do that, right? New
the
York do
referee.
that because of all them near deaths um in New York. Going back to when Arturo Gatti almost killed Joey Gamache. But that was more they allowed Gotti to weigh in at 140, and then the next night he came in at 168. But So New York has always them lawsuits when that Buddy McGirt train guy, the Russian guy, is a vegetable basically after that fight. So I get it,
I,
but at the same time, bro, this is what
Julius,
make
I don't agree
legends
with that
though.
stoppage.
Oh
I
no,
don't agree
no,
with
I
the
don't agree
stoppage.
with it. No, I said I understand why New York do what
Oh,
they do
right,
because of
right.
those near
Oh,
death. But what I'm saying is I think that it cheats us fans. It cheats the public. It cheats the fighters out of historic moments. Like
I
we
felt
all
cheated.
remember Mike Tyson
I felt cheated.
for yeah. Think about it. Thomas Hearns, the knockouts. The reason these guys become legend is because of people that they knocked unconscious and knocked out. Like Tank got deprived of that. Them guys don't like each other. Like if he had knocked Rolly out of the ring, that's what we paid for. You know what I'm
That's my
saying?
point. I felt
Yeah,
I felt
I
cheated.
agree.
It was almost like you know what I mean?
Yeah, you with
I was
that
about to say
girl
something
and she
crass.
stopped you.
Nah!
No, she stopped you. She stopped you.
You
She say,
knew
"Oh,
you knew where
she."
I was going in. You
Yeah.
knew where I
She
was
say, well,
going.
checkmate, that's it. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? And you still wiggling. And she like, no,
wait,
that's
wait,
it.
wait, 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 wait.
No, that's it.
Listen,
Checkmate.
listen. Yeah,
Checkmate.
yeah, and the
Yeah.
referee checkmated Tank because he could
Yeah,
have
he
had
did.
that viral moment and the referee saved
Yes.
Rolly from running his mouth. He was running his
Yep.
mouth and he
I
needed
wanted
to
to
get
see a
that
little bit
kill
more
that was coming
damage.
for him.
Yeah. I
Right.
wanted to see a little more
Exactly.
damage.
Exactly,
Listen.
Micah.
I'm really pissed right now, Baby Bird. I'm not. I'm pissed because I wanted to see that moment. I said I wanted him. I wanted to see
Hey,
that carry out in the stretcher like that
Well,
Wilder
I
did
don't
when
want to
he
see
gave the
anybody
dude
carry
the
out on a
helicopter.
stretcher, but I did want to see a little
Okay.
bit
Maybe
more.
not to carry out on the
Dr.
stretcher,
Lito
but I
style.
wanted. But I wanted to see him out, Leo Santa Cruz style.
Chocolito.
I
Oh
wanted
my
him to be.
god.
I wanted him to be out like Leo Santa Cruz for 1 minute. I needed this.
Hey,
I
look,
needed
man, I'm
this.
gonna tell y'all the most violent one of the well, ain't no one of it's the most violent moment I ever seen in a boxing ring as a fan just looking at the arena. Well, one was the Mayweather Philip Indu, and we didn't know that after that fight, this guy had a brain bleed. That was probably one of the most vicious Floyd fights. But the one that stands out to me that I was at was I went with a couple guys in the military. We went to the Felix Trinidad Fernando Vargas fight. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because they had bad blood, the Mexican Puerto Rican war, all that good stuff. And Fernando Vargas brought it. He was ready to die. But man, it was that one last right hand. It was like, and the crazy part is Vargas took more of a beating than the D guys be taking. And it was just that one right hand. And the crazy thing is, we all remember because we old enough, us three, remember the Sports Illustrated days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Remember the Sports Illustrated took a picture of Trinidad landing that right hand and Fernando Vargas' mama putting her hands up like she was asking Jesus, please no. But I'm just saying, man, those moments like that, I mean, Fernando Vargas is okay today. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how he's gonna be 20 years from now, but right now, today, he in his right state of mind, all that. Let these guys go out on their shield, man. Stop stopping these fights. And now Rolly gonna come in the press conference and gonna say, I was all right. I could have kept going.
Yeah.
Nah, we
I
don't
know.
Rolly
need
ain't
I
gonna
that.
come in
have
that
I
press.
have the post
Well, listen,
conference up waiting for it to come on, so I'm waiting for them
Mm-hmm.
to.
Right.
Rolly ain't coming into that press conference. I guarantee you.
You don't
Rolly ain't
think so?
showing up. Hell
He
no.
wasn't hurt.
The
He
dude
wasn't
didn't.
hurt like that where he can't show up
But
to
Yeah.
this post
listen,
conference.
If he
listen.
don't show
But
up, it's
did
gonna
you
be
see him?
because
Wait. Did
He's
you see him
embarrassed
walk
as
out?
fuck.
yeah.
He had to hold on his dad. If you saw him, he was like really wobbling. So he's
You know
embarrassed.
Mhm.
what?
He was feeling
You talk
woozy.
that shit. You got to come out and stand on that.
Yeah, you gotta stand on it.
You got to stand on
Yeah.
that.
So
You know.
I
You gotta
thought he was.
stand on it.
I thought Rolly was a biatch for just leaving the ring, just right away, just leaving the ring. Like, come on, brother. If you're going to talk the talk, you would have stood there if you would have won. So why are you going to all of a sudden leave and
Appreciate you
not, you
out,
know what I mean?
pal.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's man,
that's why people got to give Ugas, they got to give Ugas his props, because
100%.
Ugas got
So
beat,
Jason
huh?
Brown says he's getting fined if he don't show up to the conference. Is that
Oh
true?
no, they
Do
can.
you guys know?
I don't think so, Mr. Brown, because he can just say that he going for observation. He did get knocked out, so that, you know what I'm saying. Like, they're
He
not
can't
gonna
say
find him
yeah.
if he say that. But I'm gonna say this though, checkmate. I already said this to Nika. Like, Ezra Landa Lara girlfriend or wife look exactly like Uga's wife, don't she? Like, they are like, they were eerie,
You
like
know what? Let me
sister
tell you.
like thing.
I
It's
made
Cubanas. That's how my
Julius
sister-in-law looks. My sister-in-law is a
Julius
black Cuban like
has
that.
been on people's necks for the last couple of weeks, saying that some boxers used to mess with two and threes. And now,
Not those guys
no,
are
you
not
said
those,
you no. You
but
remember you said
there are
two and.
some. There are some. But you know what though, Nike? I'm gonna
You
tell
talking
you the
about
honest to
Broly,
God
boy.
truth.
You said that
I
some of these
do
boxers used to mess with two and threes, and but
no
now
ones and
they mess
twos.
one and twos.
Yeah,
Okay, one and two.
yeah. I mean, look,
See,
okay, now look, Ugas is my man, right? But Ugas, and this ain't me disrespecting. I'm not trying to act like I'm some fine guy. But Ugas look a little bit like Little Bill. Now, am I exaggerating, or is it a little factual? I'm just asking.
I'm just
I think he
hiding
looked like a
behind this
bigger
cup.
Kevin Farmer.
He
He
looked
looked
like
like
a
a bigger
bigger.
Kevin Farmer.
Oh, okay, bigger. Except his eyes ain't crossed. His
That's
eyes
it.
ain't crossed, and
Right.
he looked like Little Bill. Like when they
Oh my
put Little
god.
Bill beside him, they look. I was like, Ugas is Little Bill. So let me ask you this. So let's say
Oh my
Ugas is
god,
just
Julius.
let's just say
All right,
he's
so
your Dennis Ugas. Come on
wait,
now.
so
Oh yeah, press
the
conference.
all right, so let me put the volume back on. Hold
All
on.
right, y'all go ahead. I'm a
Tank
holler
was
back at y'all.
actually
All
a
right.
very good
All
fight.
right.
All right.
He got caught with a big shot. Tank showed his experience in the fight. He was very patient, um, and he was able to do what he needed to do to close
Can
the
y'all
show.
hear it? Can you hear it,
I can tell
checkmate?
you right
Yeah, I
now though
hear it.
about
Okay.
Rolly
I hear it.
Romero. If you can't punch, you ain't gonna beat that dude. He is strong as fuck. I'm telling you. All the other lightweights out there, I think Broly has put him on notice. Tank Davis is on another level. He showed you why he's one of the best fighters in the
But
world.
he's not with you guys
And
no more, right? That's it for them.
hey, um,
He looks
when it comes to
uncomfortable,
Tank,
Yeah, he does.
right?
again,
Like he don't really want to
no
speak on
matter
him
what you
because
guys say,
he's not. They're
we'll
not. They
continue
don't
to
have
do
any
what
more
he's
business
doing.
anymore. So why should I
One by
speak on
one,
him?
line him up. He's gonna knock
But
him down.
Tank might
But
re-sign
again,
with
going
them in
back
a
to Rolly,
partnership like
and
deal where
I
he
thought
hired
that
them
it was a very
per
competitive
fight
fight.
basis.
I don't know what this. Anybody know what the scorecards, the official scorecards were up until that round on one card? Okay, yeah. Tank was very patient, and that's what it takes
He
when
looks like he
you're
does
fighting
not want to
someone
speak on
as
this
strong
at
as
all.
as Rolly
Yeah, he
is.
feel
But
uncomfortable.
Tank showed his experience, and he got the big knockout. Any questions for me?
Hey, hurry up and get me out. Any questions for me? I want to get. I want to get
No,
up
not at
out of
all.
here.
No, Rolly was hurt, and then
He
he
looks
lived to fight
very
another
annoyed
day.
and ready to
No,
go.
no,
He should be more
wasn't
happier than this,
premature at
no?
all.
Leonard. Danny Alvarez, BoxingWiz.com. First and foremost, congratulations. A
Oh, hey,
great event
Daddy.
here in Brooklyn. Highest sold boxing event, a first pay per view. Just
Yeah.
overall
Highest sold boxing event in
thoughts on
Brooklyn,
the event that you
in
guys
the
put
Barclays.
together and the people coming out for Gervonta Davis.
Well, this is what we do. We really understand the marketplace. I chose to come here to New York because again, I wanted to blow this thing out. We've proven that we can go East Coast, West Coast, anywhere, anywhere. Javante Davis, he's one of the biggest stars in the entire sport, and he will soon be the face of boxing.
But not
Yes.
with you
Guaranteed.
guys.
I don't know.
He doesn't. He
still
doesn't
might
look
Don't
work
know.
with
enthusiastic.
them.
Like
Don't know.
I'm getting a
Coming off of
nasty
this
vibe
terrific
from him right now.
performance,
Yeah,
I don't know what it
I'm
is.
getting
we'll sit
uncomfortable
down and
too. It probably
figure
got
it
something to
out.
do with Floyd.
Yeah, I mean, because Floyd's not even
Take a little
there,
time
and
off,
then he doesn't
and
look like he
he'll be
wants to
back on
even answer any
Showtime
questions
Championship
about
Boxing.
this. So
Trust and believe that. I thought he
Yeah, I'm
performed very well,
disappointed Floyd
and
not there.
he showed the world that again that he
I think
is a
somebody might
very
ask him
strong fighter, and
that
it's going
when
to
he
be
comes out.
hard to beat him. Trust me. If you can't punch, you ain't got no shot with Rolly. I'm telling you now. I don't care how much skills you have.
See, he's setting up Rolly's next fights.
Rolly's
You
one
know,
of the top lightweights in the world,
Yeah.
and I've been saying that. Yes, he's awkward. He didn't have the experience, but
he don't want to.
My
He don't want to
man,
say shit. He's lost for words.
yeah.
He don't want to
I
say shit.
mean,
Yeah.
you can't really judge a fighter. You just got knocked out. You don't know if he's really coherent. You don't know what's going on. If he's concussed. But he's a good sportsman. And he
He's way
understood
more
I was
vocal
going
than
here.
this.
It's right
Like,
here. Give
yeah.
Rolly Romero a big hand.
Okay, I was wrong. Rolly came out. I ate my crow. Rolly came out. He had his IV. You see, he got his IV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just yawns on the mic. See?
How you guys doing?
How you guys doing?
Hey, deadly silent.
Amazing fight.
Yeah.
Rolly, can you Keith Idek from BoxingScene.com back here? Rolly, can you tell us what you remember of what happened and the shot that Tank caught you with?
He caught me with left hook. I jumped in and I just jumped into a shot.
You agree with the referee's decision to stop the fight?
I'm a warrior. I want to continue the fight. So if I could continue, I would have continued.
Did you feel you were winning the fight at that point?
I won all 6 rounds. I won every moment of that fight. I exposed them, and we need to run that shit back.
We need to run that shit back. Oh my God. Get out of here, yo.
I exposed him. You barely threw any
Rolly,
punches yourself,
obviously, before the fight, you were talking about the first round knockout, but did you want to be more tactical, a more tactical fight as you showed in the first 5+ rounds?
In the second fight?
No, tonight you were very
Second
tactical,
fight.
very.
You only had one fight. What are you
you
talking
fought
about?
at your own pace tonight. Was that the game plan
still
going in?
The
drunk
second
from that
fight.
punch.
Yeah, I did not want to give. If I could have got first round knockout, I would have done it, But I know he's expecting a first round knockout, so I wasn't able to get the first round knockout. So I was tactical throughout the entire fight.
Rolly, back here.
That
Mike
didn't make
Coppinger,
no sense.
ESPN. Hey, Rolly,
None.
congrats on a great performance. You have never been fight. You never fought a top guy like that before, so you showed a lot. And obviously, there's a lot of top fighters at 135. Who do you want to fight next? You have your.
I want Gervonta Davis again. I was winning that fucking fight.
No, I don't want to see it. Nope.
I just got hit with a clean shot. That's all. And that's
I can't with
Down the
this
road, buddy.
Outside of Gervonta, are there any other names you like? I know you've mentioned Devin Haney on occasion. He's fighting next week for the Undisputed Championship against Kambosos. There's Ryan Garcia.
No, I want Gervonta Davis again.
It's not happening.
And everybody in this room knows it.
What
I
did
got caught with a
Baby
good
Bird,
shot.
did he expose anything?
That's all.
That is no.
Great performance. I think you should be proud of yourself. You did great. If there
Yeah,
is a
this
rematch,
dude.
what would be different?
I just want to jump into a shot like that again. And I said I had him running like a bitch the entire fight.
Yo, I cannot believe this guy still has the ball.
This is why the referee need to let it go.
That's all that happened.
That's why.
He got hurt.
This is why the referee
It
needs
needed
to
to be a
let it
little bit
finish.
more
He
like
ran around.
laid out.
He was
'cause
terrified.
Finality.
And I doubt he'll do the rematch again.
And Coach Bullet, what were your thoughts on the fight?
I feel like he did a great performance, like we all saw. I know that Rolly could outbox pretty much 90% of the fighters in boxing, even though people always talk about his power. Rolly's a very talented fighter, and he showed that tonight against a 3-division world champion. He whooped his ass round after round. When he hurt him, Tank did the smart thing and he held, and the ref let him get away with it. But it was a great performance. Mistakes are made in the game. The best of the best, Ali, Mike Tyson, every last one of them took an L. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm very proud of my fighter, and I will never turn him in for nobody else. Straight up.
Yeah, Rolly, Chris Murray, Philadelphia Sunday Sun. My question to you: you said that you were beating them up, and what were you doing? What was working for you tonight?
Stiff jab. Stiff jab. 2-1, just over and over again. That hurt him multiple times in the fight.
This guy's
This guy is very delusional.
Bullet, congratulations for a good showing tonight. Just
You
came up a
gotta be
little bit
kidding
short.
me.
My question is for Rolly. Rolly,
got a
early in
babby
the
leg.
fight, you seem to be landing almost at will.
What?
When you were hitting Davis, could you tell if you were
This guy is
your punches were
definitely
having
pulling
effect
on
on
balls
him?
right now.
I
Who is
mean,
that?
he was running
From what
around. I mean,
website?
he got hurt
He
multiple
said
times
landing
throughout that entire
at
fight. So
will.
I'll be honest with you, that referee helped him a lot. All he would do is hold me and hold me and hold me, and that's that.
Wow, I can't. I cannot.
Really, Mark Hamilton from Fight Sports. What was your best punch of the fight? What do you think he caught him with?
Stiff jab.
What
That
round?
stiff jab. It was multiple
Stiff jab.
times.
Stiff jab.
Multiple times.
I cannot.
Baby bird. The dude is
This
delusional.
guy is very delusional. Like
The
he really does.
This is
He
why
really does believe
referees.
what he says. That's the crazy. But he really does believe what he says. Oh,
He said he was in this, and the reporter's not even helping the situation. Oh, you were hitting him
no,
at
there was
will.
there was one dick sucker in there that was lying. Come on, like
Man,
you know.
Tonight's attendance, a record-breaking 18,970.
The clapping is not even. This is so uncomfortable to watch.
18,970.
This looks so. It's very uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
He
Leonard
looks
little,
sad. He looks like I don't know what it is.
No, that's his
deflated.
opinion.
I don't
He
know
looks
something.
defeated. He looks
Like I
defeated. I
said,
don't know. I don't know
all
what
kinds
it
of
is.
emotions are flying around. So, take a little time off and, we'll see what next steps are.
They're gonna try to,
Oh, that's my young gun. I'm very proud of
they're
very
gonna try to
Jaleel
court
Hackett.
him and see if they can get him back. But I
Hey,
feel like
hey, Leonard, how you
it
doing?
would have made a
Najee from
better
Cigar Talk.
run at it if
I was
Mayweather
privy
would
to
have came
you
to
and
his
Ryan
fights to
kind of had a
support
little
him.
back and forth. He was really adamant about trying to get the Tank fight. How do you feel about that?
Ryan don't want to fight Tank, man. Come on, man. It's just, you got guys out there like Mannix and them try to pump him up and like he's some killer. Ryan Garcia, like I said, he's a good fighter. Got none but respect for him, but he don't want none of that smoke. He don't want none of that smoke because if he did, he'd make Golden Boy do it. And I've tried on 2 occasions that some of the reporters seem to forget when they say that, oh, Tank Davis don't want to fight none of the top fighters, but then they say that Ryan Garcia is a top fighter, but hey, we know what it is.
I had
Mannix.
just one last question. I didn't see they did the celebrity row on the Titantron. I didn't see Floyd.
Mayweather.
I was wondering just maybe possibly like where Floyd was or if he had plans on coming and just couldn't make it.
He had a family emergency.
Okay.
Leonard,
Mm-hmm.
Can you?
And that's what they're gonna give us.
Tank has
The
said
family
a lot of things
emergency.
and then
All right.
kind of reverse course a little bit this week.
You believe that,
Can you
Checkmate?
clarify what his contractual situation is and how you're going to move forward with him?
No, I'm not going to discuss any fighter's contractual situation with you guys.
Are you guys
Oof.
still his promoter?
Yes.
Leonard, you talked about how excited you were about this fight early in the week. Talk about announcing that record-selling crowd of 18,970.
It's big, man. Again, it's like this is what we do. We know what we're doing. You know, eventually you guys will give us our props, but we don't do this to get the props. You know, like I said, anywhere we go, you know, it's like this. East Coast, West Coast, down south, UK. You know, Javante Davis is a terrific fighter. We have a great company. I have a great team. You know, and we're gonna continue to do
I don't know if
what
you
we
missed
do.
it,
Put on these
Chick,
big
if
events
you
for the
heard
fans,
they
and
asked him
you
about
know,
Mayweather not being
that's what
there.
it's all about. Giving the fans exactly
A
what they want to
family
see.
emergency.
Why do
Where'd you
you
see it?
think
Yeah. Do
he's
you
such a
believe that?
big draw, no matter where you put him in the
I don't know if I
standings?
believe
Nope.
that. I'm
Because
sorry.
he's doing a
Nah, I
phenomenal
don't.
job inside the ring, and he has a great promotional team. He has a great internal team. He has a excellent
It's like a
trainer in
very
Calvin Ford.
somber
So when all
interview.
these things are working together, this is what you get.
Hey Leonard, just wanted to know how would you see a Ryan Garcia versus Romero fight playing out?
Rolly Romero would knock Ryan Garcia out probably within 3 rounds.
Mm.
True.
I don't
No
like
doubt.
how
No doubt
uncomfortable
in my
LJ
mind.
looks.
Again,
I
like I
feel
said,
like
is that Tank
damn,
is
they
a
left him out
special
to
fighter. He's a
The
special
whole
fighter.
go
aura
against the
is like
wolves.
that
And
though.
Yeah.
The
there's not
whole,
many
and I
guys
think
who
it had
can
some. The
punch
referee to
and
me
box like
ruined.
Tank. You know, Tank, he's a complete fighter. And he does everything really, really, really well. And he has
M.
a
Lo
lot
says
of
I won't be
experience.
surprised if Leonard
So when you
leaves when
look at
Tank
the other
comes in.
lightweights out
You
there,
think he's gonna leave when Tank comes in?
I'm rolling with
Of course
I
Rolly.
not.
doubt it.
He's
He's
too
professional.
strong.
He's the
Too strong.
professional.
Again,
He's
like I
the one
said,
that's taking the bullets
if
right now.
you
He's
if you can't
you know.
punch, he's gonna walk right through you. That's a fact.
Like, what they expect Tank to stand there and fight Rolly Mexican style, just blow for blow? Tank did what he's supposed to do to the bigger, stronger fighter. You understand what I'm saying?
So right now it looks like he's
They all
selling
know that
selling
Tank
Romero to
Davis
fight
is the
other people
best.
now.
Okay,
Like
and this is what
fight
that's respect though. All
fight
those
Ryan
are excellent
Garcia.
fighters, and they that's a sign of respect.
He's not really
Tank don't go
saying
to
what
their fights.
because they don't have any business with Tank right now.
I'm just
They're not saying what's
keeping it
next for him.
100.
He looks so
Leonard,
uncomfortable. His
tennis
eyes
star
are
Naomi
wide open.
Osaka said that there was a shooting here or something. Do you know anything that happened?
Mm.
No, I've heard some rumors, but I don't believe in rumors.
Somebody in the chat said that they were there and they heard
And
shots.
what would you like to see Rolly do
Shooting.
next?
Take some time off and next steps. Rolly's a very good fighter. Rolly's a very good fighter, and he showed you guys why we've been working with him and why it was a great promotion. What you guys think was a great promotion?
I didn't see it.
Everyone was
Listen, I saw
excited.
Rolly
It does
stalking
sound like a
Tank.
beautiful
It was
funeral.
a highly anticipated matchup.
It does look
Because
like sound like a
It
beautiful.
is. It's very somber.
But it's entertainment. It's
A 2-on
entertainment.
Chris. It's
And
very
a lot of people
somber
don't
right now.
understand that.
Yes.
This is
Oh my
why
god.
we have 18,970.
Yeah, he keeps
We
promoting
sell
Rolly.
out the Staples Center.
Not
We
saying
sell
anything
out
about Tank.
everywhere we go. The fans want to be
Maybe they nervous
entertained.
because maybe they don't.
And
They don't know where
Javante
things
Davis is
stand with
doing it
Tank
at the
right now,
highest level.
What's
and
his
they got to
next
figure out
move
what's the
right
next
there?
step. Yeah.
He's eventually going to be the face of boxing. Very, very
And he should have had some
soon.
backup with Mayweather. Mayweather left him out here to
I know
deal
you
with
said
the
about
wolves by
Ryan earlier,
himself.
but do you
God
think a
damn.
fight between Gervonta and Ryan is the biggest in all of boxing from a commercial standpoint?
No, listen.
I do.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scream.
I'm being honest
I'm
about
so
that. But
sick of people
again,
bringing up Ryan
Golden
Garcia.
Boy
I
is
don't
But
not
want
going
it.
LB
to
I
just
don't
said he
care
does.
about that.
put him nowhere near. I mean, the
I don't care
closest he's
about
going to
that
get
fight.
to
Give me Loma
Javante
next.
Davis is where he was tonight. And Ryan, like I said, I
This is
like him
so
as a
dry
person.
and uncomfortable.
We have a
Oh,
mutual respect.
Leonard,
But
I feel bad for you, my
he
guy.
don't want
Oof.
to fight Tank. It's just
Give me
all
Loma
talk.
for Tank
All
next,
talk.
while Devin
Leonard,
and
obviously one fight
and
the
Cambosa do
fans
the
are going to be
rematch. You know
thinking
what I'm
about
saying?
is the winner of next week's fight, Kambosos and Haney. What are your thoughts, potentially on that kind of matchup, Tank fighting the winner at some point?
Tank beats any of these lightweights, any of them. Move up for what? If that's what he wants to do, you know, you just don't do things just to be doing them.
Or what do you
Oh
think
my
his
God, I
next
feel
big
bad for
challenge
him.
is? What do
I
what's
actually
left?
really feel
There's
bad for
nothing
him.
left in the lightweight for him.
Oh, I didn't say there wasn't nothing left in the lightweight division. There's a lot left in the lightweight division. You just have to be. You guys have to be patient. Patient. You know.
Patient.
Again, I've explained over and over and over again. You know, all these fights that you guys think are big, they aren't big. They just aren't in terms of generating revenue. And guys aren't fighting for free. You know what I'm saying? So all these guys are good fighters. In due time, it'll happen if they are what you guys say they are. These big fights will happen. But right now, they aren't big, in my opinion. And I think I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, sir.
Because if they were big, you would see these
He's he,
guys
you know, I
being
commend
able
him
to
for
do
being
the
out
kind
here
of things
fighting
that
this
Gervonta
fight by
Davis is
himself.
doing.
Mayweather definitely threw him to
You
the
know,
wolves by himself.
and that's a
I
fact.
can't. The
You
Floyd
see some of these
situation is,
guys, they
you
can't
know, I don't
do
agree with
nothing.
Floyd not
But
being
I'm
there.
talking about as it relates to being an attraction. All very good fighters, but you have to be able to capture the imagination of the fans or make the fans want to come see you. You know, Tank Davis is a pay-per-view fighter. And again, tonight he shows you why. He gets it done in impressive
What's taking
fashion
Tank so
each and every
long?
time.
Because
fans love most
Ellaby is
about him?
dying out here.
He's the most exciting
give him
fighter
a
in the
break.
entire sport. That's why.
Tank need to come out here and answer some questions because Ellaby
And
is
I
tired.
guarantee you, any of the fans, well, I ain't gonna say any, but if there probably isn't 500 people in there that know what belt he's won, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. He's the most exciting fighter in the entire sport, and they come to see him, and they pay to come see him. That's the big difference. And not only the largest attendance, this is the highest grossing here ever. And it's been like how many? 40? Yeah, 40th fight. It's very impressive. And how does a guy do that when you guys are saying that he's not fighting nobody? Why are people
Baby
coming
Bird,
out
that referee
everywhere?
just ruined a climactic moment. He
What
just
you guys don't
ruined it.
understand, the sport
I'm sorry.
is bigger than the diehard fans. The overall sport. People gonna pay their money for what they want to see, not necessarily what you guys want to see. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ellaby is dying out there. Like
Yes.
somebody, you take me to come out and answer the questions, yo. Like
Well,
save this
I
man.
mean, it was a great shot, you
I
know,
got him in his
and
heavenly
you know,
suit out here.
that's what
Going
happens. You know, it's part
against
of the
the wolves.
sport. You know, Tank caught him with a great shot. You know, like I said, Rolly is very strong. So, you know, Tank was taking his time, you know, and I thought it was a good fight. And you could see the fight heating up round by round because again, you just can't run up in there. Either fighter. You know what I'm saying?
The fight started after midnight.
Right? Yeah.
Ooh, that
The
dry
fans
laugh.
got their money's worth. You know, I told everyone there's no way that this fight would go the distance.
The anxiety, I was
And
so
the fans got
excited for this fight.
exactly
The
what they wanted
anxiety
to
level
see.
was just like on 10. But the referee, like,
And he should have let them
Yes,
go
I
evened it
a
did.
out.
little more.
But I
Yeah.
He
mean,
didn't get a
I
full
needed that.
count.
it's a great feeling
He
as
didn't
a
get a full
promoter
count. Like
to be able to
I
walk
think he would
into a
have
venue
continued.
and you look, wow, that's a great feeling. You know that you did a great job. And I want to give a special thanks to my wonderful, wonderful Mayweather Promotions team, you know, who grind with me day in and day out. Like I said, we don't need 200 fighters. You know, all it takes is one to get the job done. And you know, oftentimes you say, well, they
And
only
they
got
only
Gervonta
been
Davis.
promoting that one fighter.
Damn.
And now they don't have him.
They only got Floyd Mayweather.
And now that's why
Damn.
he's sounding this dry in this interview.
I bet you
And
every
very
other promoter
uncomfortable.
would love to have either one of those guys. And it's a lot of work, you know, behind the scenes. But, you know, hey, this is what it's all about. You know, I'm really, really passionate about what I do. You know, yeah, and I'm very protective. When I say protective, meaning like, you know, sometimes I come at you guys is because, you know, there's a lot of disrespect out there. And I feel
I
as
was,
though that
yeah, I want
my
Leonard
guys don't
raised
get
it.
the
I want
respect that
Leonard
they
energy
have
to
earned.
be
You
raised.
know,
To
just because
liven up
we
a
don't
Exactly
get the
like
little.
a
things we
funeral.
want when we
Yeah,
want them. But hey,
you
you
set
we
the
know what
tone.
we're
You at the
doing.
mic.
We've been very successful at this for a very long time, and we're gonna continue doing what we're doing.
Floyd had a family emergency.
Yeah, I'm not buying that. I am not buying that at all. And I hate that he had to like be the one to like. This
Well,
is
I
so
mean, he should.
uncomfortable for
I
him.
mean, of course, but
Yes, I
but
got.
me
If you
personally,
believe that, I got
I
some air to
really
sell
don't
you.
concern myself with
Yeah.
that because it's a
Got
very
some oxygen to
subjective
sell you.
list, you know, and it changes every day. This guy might have these guys, you know, so it doesn't really matter to me because at the end of the day, you can't go to the bank with any of that stuff. Ain't that right, Carpenter?
Boom! Leonard stuck him. The chief propagandists were one of them anyway.
I wish we could hear the questions they're asking because I can't hear this question being asked right now.
No comment. Shakur Stevens is a 130 pounder, right?
Oh, they're talking about Shakur
You got to
Stevenson.
remember, you guys criticized Tank for fighting guys. So come on, gotta let it make some sense.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
I
now we
see
want to
Tank
bring up
fighting
and
Shakur once
still the
Shakur gets the
lightweight champion of the
undisputed
world, fresh off of a 6-round
at
knockout
130.
over Rolando Rolly Romero. Please welcome the undefeated from
It
Baltimore,
looks like he still
Maryland,
has a good relationship with
Gervonta
Irby.
Tank Davis. Questions
He
from
still
the
has a good
media.
relationship with him. But Mayweather definitely
First of all, huge
showed his
congratulations,
ass by
Tank.
not
That was
showing up
an
tonight.
amazing
I don't
fight,
believe that
amazing night.
that fucking family
Walk me through
emergency
that
thing.
knockout.
I'm not buying it.
Just through the 6 rounds, I was just trying to figure him out, catch his range and see how hard he hit. And, just him. I knew he was gonna run into something because he wanted to. His focus was to throw everything hard. So he tried to throw his brick hand, I think, and I just moved out the way and just caught him running in. He definitely got power. He got power.
Thank you, Ronnie Duncan from Fox
See
29 in
that
Philadelphia,
cherry
right here.
stain on his head, on his
Right here.
forehead?
Oh,
All
my
right.
bad.
When you think about this fight, we saw maturity in you
Yeah.
throughout the whole buildup. And then the way you fought. Talk to us about the patience you had in that ring and how you set him up. Because, see, a lot of people don't give you that boxing IQ, but I do. You set him up for that shot.
Yeah. I mean, just I seen that. That's the whole. Even when we weighed in, I knew that I could outthink him easily. You know what I mean? So I knew that I was gonna outbox him, but it was. I
Outbox
thought I
him, but
was
I
gonna
don't think him.
not knock him out, but wind up stopping him in the late rounds. But he ran into the shot. He ran into the shot.
Radio Raheem. Rolly's already
Wow.
right here.
Radio
My bad.
Raheem.
Rolly feels like he won every round and is already calling for the rematch. What's your reaction to that?
Hey. I don't know, man. Shout out to him.
He's delusional.
Did he give you any
Shout
trouble
out
in
to
this
him.
fight? Was there anything about
Shout
his
out
style
to
that was
him.
difficult?
No. I think I need to start warming up more though before the fight. So I could be already like really warm when I get into the fight. Cause it was like I was going into the fight a little cold. Even though we was working out, but I think I need to be like more like do some like jump roping or something. Cause I had to warm myself up before I can actually like get in the groove.
Stephen Carreño, Carolina Sports. Tank, right here.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It seemed like this part of the strategy was you were kind of on the outside of the ring a lot, letting him come in to punches. Was that part of the plan? Was to let his aggression be his downfall?
Yeah.
I don't even know I'm
Basically,
supposed
I
to be
was
playing
just,
this on
you
here,
know,
but I am. Okay, I'm not monetized
I
yet
knew that he
anyway,
was
so it don't
strong
matter.
off the first punch he threw. You know what I mean?
We're gonna get you
Like you said, I
monetized.
do start slow.
We
So
gonna get you
he
monetized.
caught me with a shot, and I was like, yeah, I gotta, you know what I mean, stay out the way. But I knew that down the line, down the stretch, I was gonna break him down, just off of the way he was fighting and his footwork. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Everything. You already seen his footwork was garbage.
I have these mics that they have on those cameras. I need to maybe start using those when I'm recording. The sound will be better.
Tell him Tank, those straight punches. No, you just break them down. Just break them down. You don't
They don't have a mic on him because I can't hear him.
can't make no mistakes.
Javonta, I'm back over here. Marcos
Javonta.
Villegas.
Oh, I hate when they
Fight
call
Hub.
him Javonta.
Hey, I don't know. I think it was one of the middle rounds. We saw you do like a hand motion.
Yeah, I don't know why
What happened
everybody
there?
keeps saying that. Nah, my hand.
There were some people in the chat that thought his
Yeah,
hand was hurt
yeah,
too
but I
because
didn't
of
hurt
that
Well,
my
I
hand
that
saw
hand
in
something.
dresser.
this fight.
I thought it was
That
a
one time.
shoulder. I heard him go
Second
and I
question is,
saw it. I was like,
do
oh
you feel
shoot,
that
he must
Broly's
have
a
hurt
lot
something
better
again.
than what everyone expected him to be in this fight?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
Hey Javante, what's going on, man? Najee from Cigar Talk. Tonight was like packed, man. Like this was, they said this was the most packed and the biggest gate since in 40 fights or something like that. Just talk about, you know, the love that you got from New York City and kind of the energy in the
Tank's a
building. Like,
star,
did you
baby.
feel that? Like, how did it feel to kind of receive that energy and that love?
First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody that came out. You know what I mean? I'm definitely appreciative for them coming out. It meant a lot, you know, just coming back to the Barclays Center and I fought here. You know, I won my first title here, and just to, you know what I mean, I knew that coming into the fight, Baltimore was going to come up here, and I got a lot of fan base in New York, and just to see them show out was amazing. You know what I mean? I think that um, I didn't just win tonight. I think the whole, you know what I mean, as a whole, we won tonight.
Javante, Mark Hamilton, Fight Sports. You kind of laughed off a rematch. So you don't think he deserves a rematch? You want to go somewhere else? Who else?
Hell
What are you
no.
looking for next?
I don't think
No,
people
he
deserve
don't
a
deserve no
rematch
rematch.
if they get knocked out like that. But not trying to be funny, but if it was a good fight leading up to the knockout, then like down the line, like
I
if
want
it
a
was
cruise
like the ninth
rematch though. I
round,
tell you
10th
that.
round, and you
Oh,
know maybe
really?
somehow somebody caught him with a good shot, but it was it was. I think it was probably I was winning on the scorecards, I believe. I start warming up as the fight was going on, and I don't think it's we need a rematch, but I'm all ears, and you
He
know,
was
if
like, what that money
anybody
looking
else
like?
want to
Yeah,
fight
I'll
me at
beat his ass again.
135, I
He
was
said,
talking about
I'm all ears
135.
means what that money sounded
I
like.
feel comfortable at 135. So
Javante, congrats, man, on the knockout.
well,
Right here, right here.
oh my bad.
No, you're good.
You forget this
Congrats.
is only his
Thank you.
third fight at
How's it feel? You
135.
won a lot of big fights, title fights, but how's it feel to win a fight like this where it was so personal and there's a lot of pride and bragging rights on the line tonight?
I don't think it was personal for me. It was fun. You know what I mean? At first it was personal. I mean, well, I took it personal, but I think that, you know, it's a part of the sport of boxing. You know what I mean? I realized that, and that's when I start, you know, having fun with it. You know what I mean? I wasn't taking it so much personal. You know what I mean? If you see the you know, press conference, I was always laughing. I wasn't never. He was the serious one. You know what I mean? When we was like face to face and stuff like that. But I just took it like regular, and I always like try to do stuff that I always do like on a day to day basis. You know what I mean? Leading up to the fight or just us doing press conference, so it won't like make me feel like I'm in like a war or something like that. So I think that's that play a big part. I mean, I'm good. I got the victory. I mean,
Yeah. My question to you: at what point did you figure him out? That you figured out, and were you surprised that that left hook you threw was going to, knock him out?
uh, I was figuring him out uh through the rounds, but I feel as though I was gonna eventually break him down. So that was my main goal, to make him chase me around a little bit, start picking shots, start going to the body. But I knew that I was when I started faking him out with my eyes. That's when I knew that I had him. And you know what I mean. The shot that I threw, it wasn't really hard. It wasn't my hardest like punch I could have threw. It was just right on the money. I caught him coming in. You know what I mean? I knew he was going to come in eventually because he wanted to hit me so hard. You know what I mean? And I just got out the way at the same time. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Thank y'all for coming out too, man.
Baby Bird, like I said, I feel anticlimactic because of what the referee did.
Thank you. Long night, long
You know what I
camp,
mean?
long
It,
fight.
it, it, it makes me, I was waiting for that special moment. And I feel like the referee robbed me for that.
Mhm.
I'm serious. I'm still
No, I know.
shaking
I,
my
I
head
wanted,
thinking about like
I
what could have
like the
been.
shit that he was talking after the fight. I feel like
He
that the referees definitely should have let him go in and get some more ass whooping because he's delusional. He's really delusional. He's delusional.
he,
He's delusional.
he's a TO 2.0.
Yeah, 2.0. I mean, they're best friends. So I mean,
They're both delusional.
so do you expect anything else? No.
So we'll see where this shake out. We'll see where this shake out with his promotional agreement and see where it goes from there. But
Yeah.
I'm looking for. I want Teofimo next, and that way, doing the rematch with Devin and Cambosos, the winner of Teo and Tank could get that winner for undisputed. But I need Teo. I need Loma's head. I need Loma's head on the platter.
On a
I
platter.
need Loma's head on the platter. Absolutely. Yeah. All right, baby bird.
All right.
I wasn't expecting to see you. Like I said, I
I
wasn't
wasn't
even
expecting to see
home.
myself neither, but I was like, you know what? Let me just I'm up and I got a little bit of energy. Let me try to stream while the fight is on and see. And I got 3 hours in today, so you know what? Thanks to everybody in the chat for tuning in, and thanks Checkmate and Julius and Mike, and the other Mike for hopping on to chat boxing
right.
during this fight. So everybody have a good night.
All right, take it easy. Bye-bye.
All right, bye bye.